All right, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Harris Field here on the campus of Libety-Eylau High School. And it's time for some Friday night football as the Leopards get ready to tangle with the Jefferson Bulldogs. And it is an atmosphere full of anticipation and excitement around the stadium as the Leopards take the field, as the Leopards and the Bulldogs get ready to battle for the district championship.
Man, that sounds good, Mr. Huff. Will you say that one more time, sir? I haven't heard those glorious words since 2015 outright. Can you say it again, Mr. Huff?
Well, I'll say it again eventually, but
Yeah.
the Leopards and the Bulldogs have both taken the field, and we're in for a big-time matchup. As Mr. Gill just said, the Leopards are playing for their first district championship since the 2015 season. And so you have two top 10 state-ranked teams coming into this game. The Jefferson Bulldogs are ranked number 6 in the Class 3A Division I rankings, as the Leopards are ranked one spot behind them at number 7 in the 3A Division I rankings. And while the Leopards and the Bulldogs are both ranked tonight, one team will leave out with the title, the district champion.
And that's a huge title. There's a lot on the line in this game. If you follow East Texas high school football closely, you'll know that, right now we're playing for first and second seed. First seed plays a certain team in the playoffs, and the second seed also plays another team that's, down the street.
So we'll take a short break for the national anthem.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too, plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right. There's the national anthem sung by one of our Libety-Eylau students, I believe.
Absolutely. That was one of our good band students. His name is Mr. Amarion Hayden. That was a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. But Mr. Huff, I kind of call this the Battle of I-59, sir.
It's not I-59, it's Highway 59.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm from Arkansas.
I don't want to hear that
interstate.
tonight.
I'm sorry.
You've been around long enough.
Yeah, you're right.
And so we have the captains coming out to midfield tonight for the Leopards. The captains are number 52, Avion Golston, number 1, Jaquan Johnson, number 0, Zabrion Hawkins, and number 8, Solio Creer Jr. And for the Bulldogs, The captains are number 2, quarterback Tamias Taylor. Number 5, tailback Cameron Williams. Number 3, Chris Love. And I can't see the 4th guy's number just yet, but soon as it's visible, I will give you his number for the Bulldogs. That's number 8. Number 8 is the 4th captain, Daniel Smith.
So, like, if I'm a college coach that had some good flight miles available, I would have been flying in to Texarkana Regional with all the potential college athletes that are on the field tonight at this game.
And so the Bulldogs will receive the opening kickoff. So the Leopards will begin the game on the defensive side of the ball. Just to give you a quick rundown of this game, the Leopards are led by head coach Brad Willard. They come in 7-1 overall. They're 4-0 in district play. The Leopards are seeking their first district championship since the 2015 season. Offensively, the Leopards come into this game averaging 42 points per game, while the defense has allowed an average of 27 points per game. The Leopards are coming off a dominating performance last week that we saw live firsthand, Mr. Gill. We witnessed it firsthand.
We had some fun leaving
there,
we
did. White Oak. We defeated the White Oak Roughnecks 78-20 last Friday night in White Oak. The Leopards are led by quarterback number 2, Trip Basinger. And we'll talk a little bit more about this offense when the Leopards come out.
I don't know if you did this or not. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but shout out to our 2024 state champion baseball team. Got the rings tonight. It seemed like everybody in the district got a ring except me, but it's okay. This next go around, I'm getting me a ring.
So the kicker is number 42, Kendall Ford for the Leopards. He has the ball set back deep to return for the Bulldogs. Is number 3, Chris Love. And we're getting ready for kickoff.
This atmosphere is electric, Mr. Huff. This is what I envision when I talk about Liberty-Eylau and the greatness that is Liberty-Eylau.
So here we go. It's going to be fielded at about the 29-yard line by number 24 of the Bulldogs, Jermaine Hopkins. He's trying to get across to the 35, but he's stopped well short by number 24 of the Leopards. That's Luke Basinger, freshman, the freshman linebacker with a stop on special teams. And so Jefferson will come out 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. The Bulldogs are led by quarterback number 2, Tamias Taylor. Taylor has completed 85 of 137 passing attempts for 1,608 yards with 24 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the season. They come out with 2 receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right. Cameron Williams is the lone tailback. They hand it off to Williams on the first play. He cuts it right up the middle, and he's going to have a nice carry across midfield down to about the 46-yard line. That's enough to move the chains.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he hit that hole and got gone. He got low. That's a fast young man, and maybe that's why he's going to go play in that go-go Brennan Marion offense next year.
They're going to hand it to him once again. The Leopards bottle him quickly. That's number 8, Surley Creer Jr. in on the stop, as well as number 1, Jaquan Johnson. He's tackled for a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Out of way, Mr. Creer, keep it contained on that edge and keeping the man in front of him and not going up the field and losing sight of the ball carrier.
They actually give Williams a yard. It's 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line. This time Taylor fakes the handoff to Williams. He's going to run it himself. He's tackled right at the first down marker by our quarterback, number 2, Trip Basinger.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs from the 36-yard line. Come out with trips this time to the left side. Single receiver here at the bottom of the screen is number 3, Chris Love. Taylor looking to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to decide to run it. He picks up a few yards before he's forced out of bounds.
Hey, shout out. Was that Cameron Williams in the backfield? Because that was a good pass pro block.
That was Williams in pass protection there in the backfield. The quarterback, Taylor, picked up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up from the 36-yard line. Clock is at 10:44 remaining here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. The Bulldogs driving, looking to score the opening points of the ball game. They're going to hand it off to Williams, and Williams is met in the backfield by number 20, Malik Stevens, the young sophomore for this Leopard defense.
He's a player. He's a player. He's really took on a lot in that outside linebacker role, and he has the build, the perfect makeup for it.
Williams loses 2 yards, 3rd and 6 from the 31-yard line. This is the first third down play of this ball game. 3rd and 6 from the 31. The Bulldogs come out with trips to the left, single receiver. Excuse me, they come out in an empty set actually, and Taylor's going to roll it. He throws it. It's caught by his tailback Williams. Williams makes a man miss, and he's going to have nothing but green grass as he runs into the end zone for the Jefferson Bulldog first touchdown of the game, and they take the lead 6-0 with 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
That was a good play call over there. I'm not sure who their offensive coordinator is on the other side, but hey, you get looks, take them. It's an early game. Congrats to those guys. Scoring first, drawing first blood.
And for the next point, Ethan Maxwell.
So the kicker is out to kick for the Bulldogs, and we actually have a whistle by the officials. No flags or anything. Not sure what is going on, but they'll reset the play. Kicker is number 16, Ethan Maxwell. Snap is back, kick is up, and he gets it across the crossbar. It's good. So with 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, the Bulldogs lead 7-0. We'll take a break. We'll come right back with more Liberty-Eylau Leopard football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
My name is Ray. This is my wife, Jeannie. And we've been using Lone Star Heating and Air for over 10 years. Matthew installed a training unit for us. He also has a service agreement that he has offered us that we use annually, and we have been very happy. We just highly recommend Lone Star Heating and Air. They're the most honest, reliable, dependable team that you could ask for. So in your future needs, if you have any for HVAC, call Lone Star Heating and Air. You'll be glad that you did.
Stewart. Kicking off is Maxwell.
All right, we're back live from Harrisfield, where the Bulldogs of Jefferson leads the Leopards 7-0 here in the first quarter with 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining, and the Bulldogs are preparing to kick off to the Leopards. And we do want to shout out our game sponsor. This game is brought to you by M&M Tires over on State Line Avenue. If you make a purchase at M&M Tire, shout out Texarkana Game Day. They'll give you a 10% discount on your purchase. So back deep to return for the Leopards is number 12, Daquan Prevost, number 13, TJ Stewart. It's going to be fair caught at the 34-yard line, and that's where the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
We'll set up 1st and 10. They're on 33-yard.
This will be an interesting set. You know, I think there's a familiar face calling defense over there across the way.
It is for sure. So we get to see the Leopard offense for the first time tonight, led by quarterback Trip Basinger, who has completed 98 of 145 passes for 1,626 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. So we come out with Daquan Prevost in the backfield at quarterback. A little wrinkle in the offense. And he's going to hand it off to Arian Taylor. Taylor's going to pick up about 4 yards on the first down carry. Just a little wrinkle in the offense there. That was actually Jaquan Johnson on the carry instead of Arian Taylor. Excuse me. They'll send Prevost in motion. Basinger looking to pass. He throws it. It's caught. That's Prevost. And he has enough for the first down, almost to midfield. Tackled at the 46-yard line, actually 47. 1st and 10 from the 47 coming up for the Leopards.
Way to move the chains. Coach Hall's down there cooking.
So Jaquan Johnson is the tailback. They hand it off to Johnson. Johnson powering his way across midfield down to the 48-yard line, which is a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up from the 47. 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Jefferson does lead 7-0. They hand it off to Johnson here along the Leopard sideline. Johnson picks up the first down. He's going to get across the 35, down to the 32-yard line. That's Jaquan Johnson, number 1, the senior tailback.
Running hard.
And this is his 2nd game back. He was out a couple games due to injury. He made his return last week against White Oak. It's good to see him back in action. Basinger going to call it his own number this time. He's going to get inside the 20.
And Basinger was rolling.
So Basinger faked the handoff to Taylor, pulled it, and he kept it across the 20 down to the 16-yard line, which is enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Leopards. They come out with trips. Excuse me. It's 2 receivers to the left side. Basinger looking to pass. He's under pressure. Tripp throws it, and he just throws it away. Smart decision there by Basinger.
I think Tripp is so elusive, he's never really in trouble.
Yeah, he was under pressure, but he made a way reversing field and just decided to throw it away. Nice decision there by Basinger. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 coming up from the 16-yard line. 8 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. 7-0 is the score. Jefferson leads, but the Leopards trying to tie the game up. They hand it off to Taylor. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the 2nd down carry. Going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Got to keep him honest. I call those one of those keeping them honest plays.
Number 18, Aaron Taylor on the carry. Taking down by number 9, Brown, and 23, Parrish.
Ball is spotted on the 16-yard line. Shoot, that's a 12. The scoreboard didn't change. There it is. They finally changed it. Ball's on the 12. Jefferson looks like they're offsides. We have a free play. Tripp's going to throw it into the end zone, and it's incomplete. There's another flag as well on the coverage by the defensive back on the free play. So we'll see which one the Leopards decide to take. The Bulldogs had a little confusion going on there along the defensive front.
So, yeah, the young man just started, call it jaywalking. You know, you get tickets for jaywalking.
Yeah,
so
you can't do that.
Absolutely. That's why that yellow hanky's out there.
So we're still waiting the call by the officials. As Coach Willard is talking to an official here on the Leopard sideline. Coach Ty Taylor is talking to an official on the Jefferson sideline. And they're going in reverse, and Coach Willard has his hands up like, what is going on? As they did go in reverse, they moved the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. Coach Willard's having a discussion with the officials. They're going to call a false start against the Leopards.
I wonder who that was on.
I don't know. As the Leopards.
False start against the Leopards.
Were set, but I'm not sure. Someone said you're breathing hard into that mic, Mr. Gill. You might want to stop that.
Oh, I apologize.
I hear you too in my ears.
I apologize. They had me working overdrive pregame. Sorry
you're
about that.
You're sitting down, my friend.
Yeah, I'm still very tired, Mr.
To
Howe.
mute you or something.
Yeah, do that because I'm tired.
You're still breathing in the mic. Tripp's going to keep it himself. And Basinger's going to be hitting the backfield. And he loses maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. So the penalty for 2nd and 10, and Basinger kept it, and he was hitting the backfield for a loss of 2. 3rd and 12 coming up for the Leopards.
So I'm a mouth breather like Eli Manning?
What? We don't want to hear it.
That's what you said.
I don't know what you're breathing out of. Your nose, your mouth, you're breathing out of something. We just know you're breathing. We know you alive for sure.
Look alive, look alive.
Anyways, Basinger's under pressure on 3rd down. He throws it into the end zone. It's caught, and the Leopards score their opening touchdown of the game. That's number 5, Jay-Sean Weatherall, and the Leopards get on the board. And number 45, Kendall Ford, will come out to attempt the extra point to try to tie this ball game at 7 apiece. So the Leopards.
Mr.
Well,
Weatherall.
3rd down and 12 touchdowns.
He's been a playmaker for our offense all season.
Snap is back, kick is up, and it's straight down the middle, good.
Hey, check my boy Cast out on his hand.
I see him. So 7 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the opening quarter of play. We're tied, folks. 7-7 is the score. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back with some more Liberty-Eylau Leopard football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Start your day with seamless transactions.
Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, welcome back to Harrisfield as the Leopards just scored on a 14-yard touchdown pass from Trip Basinger to number 5, Jayshun Weatherall, which it's senior night here at Harrisfield. Both of those guys are seniors.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, oh my goodness. So Kendall Ford,
That kick goes out of bounds.
not really an onside kick there, but just
like a pass kick.
Short pooch kick, and one of the Leopard up men almost came away with a recovery in midair. But it does go out of bounds, which will be a penalty, and Jefferson will start their offensive drive 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Man, I think if that Mr. Hawkins would have come down with that, this place would have erupted.
Take over 1st and 10.
Well, the 45-yard line, maybe the
46-yard line.
42-yard line is where it is. It's an awkward spot, 42-yard line. Never seen that before, but anyways, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They have 2 receivers here to the bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. They're going to hand it off to Cameron Williams. Williams is going to be met by a couple Leopards after a gain of about 2 yards.
Brought down by number 55, Demontre Harris.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Hey, the Leopard defense playing with some spunk tonight. I kind of like it.
So just to give you a few stats for number 5, Cameron Williams, as Mr. Gill said, he is a Division I running back, and he's going to get the handoff once again. He almost gets the first down, but he's going to be tackled just a couple yards short. Going to be 3rd and 2 from midfield. Cameron Williams is committed to UNLV.
Go Rebels.
Coming into this game, he had 171 carries for 1,495 yards. He's going to get another carry. His helmet comes off as he's hit hard by one of the Leopard defenders. And he gets up, but that was a hard hit by the Leopard defender. But Williams did pick up the first down, which was enough to move the chains for Jefferson. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
I thought that was the football bat.
I did too. I just saw something flying and I saw it was a helmet. So Thomas looking to pass. He throws it, and there's a miscommunication there between the quarterback, number 2, Taylor. Thomas Taylor, excuse me. I called him Thomas.
The 10 receiver was Johnson.
I thought it was the coach's son at first until
Yeah, I did too.
I saw the dreadlocks. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'll say it if you don't want to
Nice
say it.
way to put it.
Yeah, I saw the dreadlocks and I was like, oh no, that's not his son.
Nice way to put that, Mr. Gill.
Absolutely. He got some nice dreads though. No lie.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. 6:25 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. We're tied at 7 apiece. The Bulldogs, they're in the shotgun. Taylor's looking to pass. He throws it and almost intercepted by number 2, Trip Basinger of the Leopards. Pass falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 10, but nice job by Basinger in coverage.
Don't. I'm just waiting on our music.
So 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Oh, the band's rocking. Miss Nelson got the band rocking early.
As Jefferson does look to the sideline to get the call on a big 3rd down play. 5 seconds remaining here on the play clock. Down to 2.
Call it.
They get the snap off right at 0. Taylor's going to pass it. There's a penalty flag. It's caught by his receiver, number 3, Chris Love. Love is going to be forced out of bounds at about the 27-yard line, but we'll see what the penalty flag is, as it's in the location of maybe a hold, Mr. Gill.
I was thinking he didn't get the playoff in time.
That's possible too, as the clock did touch 0.
I like how they're moving back. I love it. Love to see it.
Let's see.
Beep. Wait a minute. He's going to. Oh.
I don't know what they're going to call here. They're going to call personal foul face mask
Face mask
against the Leopards.
I wonder how
So that is against the Leopards, actually.
And that was an early face mask, like before,
Yeah, that
when
was
the play first
in
started.
along the line of scrimmage where the offensive and defensive line is. So I guess I'm assuming it's on one of the linemen. But Jefferson moves forward 15 additional yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line with 6:10 remaining here in the first quarter. They're going to hand it off to number 5, Cameron Williams.
Williams on the carry.
He'll be stopped after a gain of about 4 yards.
Bringing on number 26.
Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for Jefferson.
Lee Stevens.
Our defense has to continue to stay in motion and stay strong. Strong hands, valid hands.
Bulldogs will get set quickly. They have 2 receivers here to the bottom of the screen. They're going to hand it off to number 5, Williams. His helmet comes off once again, and they're going to call another flag. I'm assuming it's going to be a face mask.
Maybe a holding?
Well, the way the flags were thrown, they threw it when the helmet came off, so I'm assuming they're going to say it came off due to the pulling of the face mask. That's my assumption.
Let's see which way this official faces when he wants to start taking steps.
Face mask.
Yeah, I was right. Personal foul, face mask. Once I saw the flag thrown soon as the helmet came off, I had a feeling there was going to be a face mask call.
You can't keep giving up these.
That's 30 yards, two penalties.
Real quick.
So that's
like a third of the field,
Yeah, that's something we haven't seen a lot of this year from this Leopard team, period.
Yeah,
Offense or defense, there's a lot of penalties.
That's why I don't know where this is coming from back consecutively.
So Taylor's going to drop back the pass. He throws it across the middle. It's caught, and they're going to get into the end zone for their 2nd touchdown of the game. That's number 4, Jakari Johnson on the reception, and the Bulldogs retake the lead 13-7 with the extra point pending.
Wow. Both teams look fluid offensively.
We had a feeling this could be a shootout. It had the makings for it when you look at the numbers on paper. So far, we got ourselves one.
It is a shootout.
So the kicker is in, and the snap is back. Kick is up.
No good.
And it's no good this time. It's a little too far to the left. It's no good, and the Leopards trail 13-7 with 5 minutes, 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. So we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with some more of Liberty-Eylau Leopard football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia.
All right, welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards trail the Jefferson Bulldogs 13-7 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The Bulldogs kick it off. Prevost is going to have the return. He's going to get across the 40 before he's forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So that's where the Leopards will come out 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Mr. Gill, what you think so far?
It's like a basketball game, Basketball's a game of runs, but it's about defense, like defense wins championships. This is a championship game, so I think whoever comes out with the better defense throughout the duration of this contest is who, will be victorious and win that gold ball.
So the Leopards will come out for their 2nd offensive possession of the game. Come out with 2 receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left. Arian Taylor is the lone tailback, and they'll hand it off to Taylor. He'll be met after a gain of maybe a yard.
This left side was wide open.
2nd and 9 coming up. Leopards get set quickly. 2nd and 9 from the 44-yard line. Hand it off to Taylor once again, and they're going to hit him in the backfield.
Taylor on the carry.
That's number 53 in on the stop for Jefferson.
Number 7, Tomlinson.
Alex Xavier Pryor,
53.
as well as number 7, Tomlinson on the stop. 3rd and 9. They actually give him a gain of nothing. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Leopards. They come out with stack receivers to both sides. Taylor is still the lone tailback.
And Jefferson is like not worried about the other receiver, which is a little different.
So Basinger's looking to pass. He throws it. It's caught. That's Prevost. And that is enough to move the chains across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. So Prevost right where Basinger wanted him to be in the open spot. Basinger hit him right on the money. Prevost just stepped out of bounds and picked up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 43. Basinger hands it off to Taylor. Taylor spins out of one tackle. He's going to get across the 40 down to the 38.
That kid's running inspired. Like he got an FBS offer this week or something.
He did. He did pick up a Division I offer from Temple University. Basinger's going to throw it on the screen pass to Prevost. Prevost has a nice block by Colin Evans in front of him. And I think he did pick up the first down. Let's see where they spot it. Let's see. They haven't decided just yet. It should be a first down. They haven't moved the chains. They're finally moving them. First down for the Leopards from the 31-yard line. Direct snap to Basinger. He's going to keep it up the middle down to about the 25-yard line.
Get 8-yard gain. 7, sorry.
We have a lineman, number 77, loses his helmet, so he'll have to check out for a play. That's our young sophomore, Mr. Griffith.
Met with his dad today at the podiatrist. It was a cool little meeting. Keyston Griffin has a very bright future for us. He's one of our
young sophomore guys.
Yeah, but he's a monster on that line. He's a good offensive lineman.
So Basinger picked up 6 on the first down carry, 2nd and 4 from the 26-yard line. They hand it off to Taylor.
Taylor on the carry.
Taylor picks up 2.
Taking up by number 9, Brown.
Down to the 24.
7, Tomlinson.
Going to bring up 3rd and 2 with 3:15 remaining here in the first quarter. 3rd and 2 is a big play. Leopards are in 4-down territory.
It's been an exciting first quarter.
So they're going to keep it on the ground with Taylor. Taylor loses the ball, and the Bulldogs recover. Just a unfortunate play there by the young sophomore, as he had a huge hole. He lost the ball, and it fell right into one of the arms of the Bulldogs, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. So there's the first turnover of this ball game from either team.
Yeah, it was okay. We have to just steal some possessions later. It's all right.
So the Bulldogs have a 6-point lead, 13-7 with 2:58 remaining in the first quarter. And they have an opportunity here to try to extend this thing, Mr. Gill.
Yeah, I hope they don't, but I hope our defense will make some adjustments and steal us a possession here, as the Bulldogs just did.
So the Bulldogs come out with a single receiver to the left side. 2 receivers here at the bottom of the screen. They're going to hand it off to number 5, Cameron Williams, and he's going to be met by number 55, Big Tank Hare of the Leopard defense.
Big dog. He's been one of our standouts on the defensive line.
Front for sure.
Yes. Mr. Hare's a ball player.
We have 2 dominant defensive linemen leading the way in number 55, Hare, and number 52, Avion Golston. This time they're going to hand it off to Williams once again. He picks up 8 yards on the 2nd down carry. So a nice play design there by Jefferson. And a nice hole opened up there by the offensive line, as they are good sized along the front.
Oh, yeah, they are some meat, potatoes, and beans bunch on that front. They eat a lot of cornbread, it looks like.
So they actually gave him 7 yards instead of 8. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 coming up. So they pass it on 3rd down. It's caught. He gets the first down. He's going to be forced out of bounds. It's number 17 on the reception for Jefferson, Avery Lawson. So Jefferson has a first down. Coming up from the 34-yard line, they're going to get set quickly. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screens, single receiver at the top. They're going to hand it off to a new tailback. Couldn't see his number. I know that's not 5. That's Hopkins on the carry. He's met in the backfield by a couple Leopards, so give him a gain of 0. 2nd and 10 coming up.
See what the Leopards, let's see what Coach Basinger dials up right here on this big 2nd and 9. About a minute 25 left on the ticker, Mr. Huff.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 9 from the 35 for the Bulldogs. Cameron Williams back into the ball game. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to get the first down. He has a huge carry across midfield down to about the 45-yard line. That's exactly where they spotted, the 45. So Jefferson has 1st and 10 coming up from the Leopard 45-yard line. That's number 5, Cameron Williams. They're going to hand it off to him once again. And he's going to pick up 5 yards down to the 40.
He's a workhorse.
He definitely is. He came into the ball game with 121 carries, and that is a lot of carries through 7 games, 8 games throughout the season.
Oh, wow.
2nd and 5 from the 40. Going to hand it off to Williams once again. We have a flag thrown. He's going to be tackled maybe about a yard or 2 short of the first down.
The flags come out so late. It's kind of hard to
judge when it is.
I can throw flags when the tackle's happening. Like, what? That's obviously a face mask, and I know this can't. I hope it's not.
So Cameron Williams will check out. Number 24 will come back into the ball game. Jermaine Hopkins.
Face mask against the Leopards.
Yes. It is another face mask against the Leopards. So you were right, Mr. Gill. Those late flags kind of make you wonder if it's a face mask, and that's exactly what it was.
That's like 3 or 4.
And Cameron Williams did check out of the ball game, and I can see on the Jefferson sideline he's being attended to by somebody. And so we have about 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And we probably just saw the final play of the first quarter as Jefferson has walked over to their sideline. They're walking down to the opposite end of the field. The Leopards are still out there. They're letting the time run out just in case Jefferson tries something sneaky. You never know, Mr. Gill.
Sneaking and geeking.
Timeout Bulldogs.
Jefferson calls a timeout. So they let the play clock run all the way down, and they called a timeout. But I don't know why they were walking towards the opposite end of the field. But anyways, they call a timeout with 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. They have a 6-point lead, and they have first down coming up from the 22-yard line. So we do want to shout out our game sponsor once again while we have a second. Shout out to M&M Tires right over there on North State Line Avenue. Shout out to Mr. Olet. If you go over to M&M Tires and make a purchase, get 10% off your 10% discount off your purchase.
What you got to tell them?
Got to shout out Texarkana Game Day though. Tell them Earl Gill sent you.
Earl sent you. That's a good name to say around East Texas.
Earl Gill.
Earl Gillionaire. He sent you.
Anyways.
Oh, wait a minute. Why we got a second, man? Shout out Uncle Rick, man. Uncle Rick in Ohio. He listens to you. He likes you more than he likes me. Maybe because
I think a lot of people like me more than you.
It's because you have hair. That's why.
Good hair.
Shout out to Uncle Rick. Go Ohio State. And hopefully they'll get a win tomorrow for Uncle Rick, who's listening to his beloved Leopards.
So while we do have a brief second, I will give you a few game facts between these two teams. This is the 18th all-time meeting between the Leopards and the Bulldogs dating back to 1971. The Leopards have a 16-1 record against Jefferson.
Oh, wow.
So Jefferson has first down. They're going to hand it off to Hopkins. He's going to get very close to the first down marker. I think he did pick it up. We'll see where they spot it.
Got up kind of slow. Some collisions happening out here.
And they say he's about a yard short, so it's 2nd and 1 coming up, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Riverside.
So at the end of 1, the Leopards trail the Bulldogs 13-7. We'll take about a minute break, and we'll come back with the second quarter of play live from Harrisville. You're listening to Liberty-Eylau Leopard football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Texar is a community-first credit union which has served members in and around the Texarkana area since 1951.
Having 3 offices and employing almost 100 people, today Texar serves citizens of Cass, Bowie, Little River, Miller, Red River, and Lamar counties.
Through the years, we've had many different names.
From our humble beginnings as Bowie County Teachers Credit Union to where we are today.
We are honored to offer our members quality service with exceptional products.
We also take pride in staying one step ahead when it comes to introducing the latest and greatest in banking technology.
From personal to commercial banking.
And turning houses into homes.
We believe in banking made easy.
To make life easier for you.
All right, welcome back to Harrisville as we prepare to begin the second quarter of play between the Leopards and the Bulldogs of Jefferson. The Bulldogs lead 13-7 here at the start of the second quarter. The Bulldogs have 2nd and 1 coming up from the 13-yard line. We've seen a lot of number 5 Cam Williams throughout the first quarter. Wouldn't be surprised to see some right here. So the Bulldogs come out in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off to Williams. The ball is on the ground. Let's see. Let's see. There's a scrum for the ball. The Leopards come away with it. The Leopards come away with the fumble. And so the Leopards will take over on offense, 1st and 10 from about the 16-yard line, as there was a error there between the quarterback Taylor and the tailback number 5 Cam Williams on the exchange. And really, Malik Stevens just came in and kind of took it away, to be honest with you.
I'm going to call him Malik Strong because he came through strong. Shout out to the Strongs.
He is related to the Strongs.
Hey, shout out to all the Strongs, Dr. Brown, the Fagans, all of them. Shout out to you, the Weatheralls. Shout out to Malik. He's a baller.
He's a young baller. He's another one of those sophomore guys. And so the Leopards get the ball back, and they hand it off to Arian Taylor. Actually, Jaquan Johnson in that tailback. Jaquan Johnson's man in the backfield. Got tongue-tied right there, Mr. Gill.
Absolutely. But, hey, shout out to Coach Basinger for stealing a possession right there. That's what we needed, and it was a big one.
So Basinger's going to call his own number on 2nd down. He gets across the 25 down to about the 26-yard line. That's enough to move the chains, 1st and 10 from the 27.
Another Leopard 1st down.
They get set quickly. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Basinger going to keep it again around the right side. Ooh, he hops over a defender, and they bring him down.
Whoa, Trip, you work too much. Calm down.
Yeah, can't do that.
No, sir. We don't need that. We got a lot more ball left.
So Basinger with just an effort play there, trying to make something happen, but the Bulldogs bring him down for a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 27-yard line.
Man, I love seeing all these people here. I love it.
So he's going to hand it off to Jaquan Johnson. Johnson trying to keep his balance. And there's another tackle in the backfield by the Bulldogs. So Johnson made one man miss in the backfield, tried to keep himself up, but the Bulldogs closed in quickly. That was number 8, forcing the stop, Daniel Smith.
Let's see what Coach Hall calls.
3rd down and 10 with 10:29 remaining in the first half of play. Leopards come out with 2 receivers to both sides. Number 1, Jaquan Johnson joins Trip Basinger in the backfield. Basinger, high snap, he pulls it down. He's going to run it. He's going to be tackled well short of the 1st down. So to force a 4th down coming up, Basinger comes up just a little hobbled on that play.
I would attack these flat-footed DBs that are there, you know. I mean, we have a 4-star receiver on one side. We have some very capable guys on the other side that have senior experience. No, me versus you.
So it's 4th and 6. Leopards are, they're going to fake it. Basinger's looking to pass. Instead of punting, he throws it, and it's, let's see. It's caught. Yeah. He caught it.
Absolutely.
So it was a low pass, but a nice reception.
46-yard line.
But I couldn't even tell what number that was.
It's the kid with the stars that I was just alluding to.
Oh, that was 12. That was Prevo.
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't even see the number as I was looking for Basinger to punt it.
I knew it was when the ref started running to make the catch signal. But I told you, man, these guys are their feet are sinking in that good sod that Mr. Wright bought.
Perfect execution on the fake punt. So it's 1st down for the Leopards. Basinger's going to drop back the pass. He throws it, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my gosh.
The Bulldogs intercepted, and they have a return. That's number 8, Daniel Smith, whose name we've called a few times tonight. As Basinger had a man. He was looking for Colin Evans. He just overthrew him just a hair, and it fell right into the hands of number 8, Daniel Smith, and that'll be the 2nd turnover of the night for the Leopards. So the Bulldogs will come out 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. So we have 9 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
Yeah, those dudes over there just stole one from us. It's okay. We got to get one back. B.I.B., as Miss Nelson used to say.
It's 13-7 is our score. Jefferson with a 6-point lead, and they come back out on offense. And they have a weird-looking formation going on here. They have 3 linemen. They have 5 receivers out to the right side, 2 here to the left. Taylor is
I'd blitz just because.
And he's just going to run it. And I'm not sure what they thought was going to happen there, but he's hitting the backfield by number 8, Sully O'Curry Jr.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere once he gets his hands on you. That's a crazy move.
It's a loss of 3.
You're putting the Longview player of the week in jeopardy right there.
So that was questionable. I'm not going to say questionable play calling, but a questionable design there, especially on a run. Yeah. But anyways.
They're going to do it again.
Yeah, they're going to line up in the same formation. 3 offensive linemen. This time they're going to shift, and it looks like they're going to switch to their conventional style, and they will. Have a tight end come in as well. They're going to hand it off to Williams this time, and Williams is going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe an extra yard. So he'll get to the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Man, I'm looking over there like, hey, coach, man, we'll take some hits out here, man. I know Tamias.
Yes.
I know he's like, coach, like, why you do that?
I had to figure out how to pronounce his name, too.
I thought I was going to call him
I went back
Ty.
and watched the coach's show.
No, I looked at his face today, and I said, no, his name's not Ty. His name is
definitely can't call him Ty Taylor.
Timonico or something.
So Taylor's going to pass it on 3rd down. It's caught, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. That's number 17, Avery Lawson, on the reception. Lawson was trying to fight his way to the down marker, but he's tackled about 4 yards short. So let's see what Jefferson decides to do, as they did cross midfield. They're on the 49-yard line.
Play it safe.
The offense is still on the field. Not sure what their punting situation is. Quarterback might be the punter as well. We'll see. So it looks like they're going to go for it. It's 4th down and 4 from the 49-yard line. And they are going to go for it. Taylor's looking to pass. He's under pressure, and they get him. He's still up, but they get him down this time. That's number 20, Malik Stevens.
Malik Strong with
the young sophomore.
With the sack.
And the Leopards force a turnover on downs, and they'll have great field position coming out. 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Jerron, your cousin's balling.
We were pronouncing his name wrong in the first game of the season, and me and Mr. Gill caught a lot of flack for that one.
My phone had about 20 missed calls and 15 messages.
But I tell you what, he's made plays throughout the season where we definitely have learned his name.
Absolutely. His name's known not just here, but a few other places as well.
So the Leopards come out 1st down and 10. And Prevo is the quarterback. He's going to send Tripp over. He's going to toss it to Tripp. Tripp throws it to Jayshon Weatherall. Weatherall makes the reception. And he's going to be hit across the middle, and the Bulldogs say the ball came out. They're pointing as if they have it. Uh-oh. They do. The officials give it to the Bulldogs. The officials point as if the Bulldogs have it. So Jefferson does recover the fumble. That's the third offensive turnover tonight for the Leopards.
Man, I wish there was replay. He was down, but it's okay.
We don't have replay, unfortunately, and so the officials rule it a fumble. Jefferson recovers, so they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
We can't keep putting our defense in bad spots.
No.
Not saying this is a bad spot, but let's go. This is the last time we're going to do y'all like that.
You have to protect the ball if you're the offense. You can't continue to allow Jefferson to have opportunities. When they have an offense who's shown they can move the ball and put points on the board.
They can, but we're 16-1, so all right. Let's just
that's historically.
I know. History repeats itself too. So let's regroup and get violent with our hands and feet and make plays on defense and steal another possession and hopefully get down here and score. We get ball back after half, right?
Yes.
I got to go kiss my son. He's down there on the front row. I got to go kiss my son at halftime.
Huh? It's good to see my nephew here.
Oh, absolutely, man. Sometimes he wears my nerves a little bit, but I love him to death. My little man.
So we have a timeout called by the Leopards.
I know this is off brink.
What's up?
But I heard you corrected me that basketball started in the city. What about the city's only collegiate basketball team? How'd they do last night?
Well, they started the season 1-0 last night.
1-0 up to Skull. How was it?
It was a pretty fun game last night.
Who'd you guys play?
Dallas Christian.
DCU?
DCC. Dallas Christian College.
And what's your coach's name again?
Coach Darian Brown.
DB, Coach DB, congratulations.
DB. Shout out DB.
Welcome to the trenches.
And shout out all of our listeners and viewers. If you're listening to this game via the radio or watching us via Texarkana Game Days, shout out to each of you for being proud supporters of both of these teams. I know we have fans from both teams tonight. Shout out to the fans down in Jefferson. And we have a full packed house tonight as it is senior night, as well as the baseball team received their state championship rings before the game.
Williams on the carry.
So they're going to hand it off to Cameron Williams on 1st down. Williams picks up a yard.
Man, taking them hits from Serlio got to get old. I know he's looking over there like, man, like, can we throw it?
So number 8, career junior in on the stop for the Leopards. 2nd and 9 from the 41. We have 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. They're going to hand it off to Williams once again. And he is going to pick up maybe 2. Quan Johnson in on the stop, as well as the quarterback number 2, Trip Basinger.
Bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Want to force a 3rd down for Jefferson, 3rd and 7. And you got the 3rd down music cranked up here.
I wonder I want to hear the dun, da, da, dun, 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 da, dun. That gets me in the mood, man. Gets me going. Nobody knows what he's saying. Just gets me going.
Ball is spotted on the 43-yard line. So Hopkins checks in for Cam Williams at the tailback spot for Jefferson.
Told you.
They come out with 2 receivers to the right side. They're going to hand it off to Hopkins. Hopkins is going to be met
24
by a couple Leopards after a gain of maybe 2, which will not be enough to move the chains. Going to bring up 4th down for Jefferson.
Good.
So if we, by chance, get the ball back offensively, there's a guy in Southwest Atlanta that made a song about 10 years ago, and it was called Air It Out. What are you laughing at?
Because, I mean, you're crazy. That's why. Why else am I laughing? You're crazy.
21-21.
Anyways, we have our first punt of the game. The Bulldogs decide to punt it. Daquan Prevost back deep. He fair catches it at the 21-yard line. So the Leopards will come out 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
I'm sorry to the listeners at home. I almost had a Nick Saban moment.
I saw.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So I will say, fortunately, those 3 Leopard turnovers have not yet really led to points. I think the Bulldogs scored the 2nd touchdown off of the fumble of Arian Taylor, but outside of that, I haven't been able to take advantage of the Leopard mistakes.
Hey, when you're good, you're good. I told Coach Willard, I hope the football gods are on our side.
Yeah, well, so far they
have been. Yes, sir, they have. Scored 7-13 with 5:01. Mr. Huff, I can't see. I'm blind. That's 6.
Anyways, the Leopards are back out on offense, 1st and 10 from the 21. And they're going to hand it off to Arian Taylor on the first down carry. Taylor picks up 4 yards on first down. Actually, they get more. And it's from where the official was standing. It looked like 4, but it's actually 5. It's 2nd and 5 coming up for the Leopards. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to hand it off to Taylor again. Going to be brought down after a gain of 2.
Strong running by our sophomore.
3rd and about 3 coming up for the Leopards. The ball is spotted on the 27-yard line. Basinger's going to keep it himself on 3rd down. And Jefferson hits him short of the first down marker.
Number 53.
And that's going to force a 4th down.
I feel like we're still both feeling each other out. Because pull up at.
So it's 4th down and 3 coming up as the Leopards couldn't get the first down on the carry there by Trip Basinger, so he'll drop back to punt. Oh, we got movement. Might be a free play.
All right, throw it.
Basinger actually looked like he was going to fake it, actually. Like he was going to pass it once again. But we had movement prior to the snap. Jefferson pointing as if it's against the Leopards.
And he's facing the wrong way to be. Hey, turn around, Blue. What are you doing?
Basinger walks up to the official and.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Turn around. Yeah, I'll be telling him turn around too. Like, you've been facing us all game, buddy. How you doing?
So we'll see what they decide, as both teams did have movement, but I'm not sure which one moved first.
Yeah, there we go. Calm down.
So now we have a discussion.
Walk it the other way. Man, that guy was so ready to pick it up. Let's go this way. Like, whoa.
So at the halftime period, which is about 3.5 minutes away, a little over 3.5 minutes, we'll let you enjoy the tunes of the Jefferson Bulldog Band along with the Libety-Eylau Leopard Marching Band. So we still got a discussion here. Finally, he trots over to Coach Willard, and they're going to mark it forward, which will be against the Bulldogs. So it's offsides against Jefferson, which will give the Leopards an automatic first down. They only needed 3 yards. The penalty gives them 5. First down and 10 from the 34 with 3:45 remaining in the first half.
Someone down there told me he was down. I said, you should have told the refs. I know his. He told. What did he tell us earlier this week? I'm loyal.
That's what he said.
I'm loyal. Whatever.
So Basinger is going to call his own number once again. He's going to.
Whoa! Don't be rolling on the quarterback now.
He tackled a couple yards short of the first down, maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up after the gain of 8. Clock is still running. They say they brought him down inbounds. Clock's at 3:12. Basinger throws it. It's caught Prevost on a screen pass. He gets the first down as Colin Evans was blocking in front of him, but Prevost just ran right into the work there by Evans, but it was enough to pick up the first down.
So I pick on little Prevost about Wallace Foster. So I'm glad to see him finally kind of running somebody over, duck his shoulders a little bit.
So Basinger's looking to pass. He throws it up. It's caught by his receiver, number 5, Jason Weatherall.
Balling.
And he's going to get the Leopards all the way down inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line.
His dad got big high fives. Oh, man, I wish I could high five him up here.
So someone said the LE player was down or moved first. Well, the officials disagree with you, my friend. And the Leopards are going to run it on first down with number 18, Arian Taylor. He gets inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
We have so much fun in this booth.
It's 2.5 minutes remaining.
We get ball after half, correct?
Correct. You asked me that already.
I'm sorry, sir. I have a lot going on, Mr. Huff.
They hand it off to Taylor. Once again, Taylor's going to try to get across the goal line. Jefferson comes away with the ball. Let's see. The officials might blow it down. And no, they don't. They say it's another fumble recovered by Jefferson. That is the 4th offensive turnover by the Leopards.
Oh.
And that one just comes at a unfortunate time and a unfortunate location on the field. So that'll give the Bulldogs possession of the ball, 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line with 2:12 remaining in the first half.
Man, Mr. Huff, my back's been feeling good all day. That right there put a knot like at the top center of my back. What? Let's hear it.
The knot.
Oh, it hurts. Especially with that fumble bouncing around. I was like, oh, my gosh. Is that the 2-yard line?
That's the 1.
It's on the 1?
It's on the 1-yard line.
Oh, wow. This is interesting.
So we'll see what happens here. As the Bulldogs are in the shotgun, Cameron Williams is in the backfield alongside the quarterback, Tamias Taylor. They hand it off to Williams. And the ball gets out of the end zone. He was trying to find some space as the Leopards were trying to hit him in the end zone. But he got out and he gets down to the 3. 2nd down coming up for Jefferson with 1:52 remaining in the first half.
Let's see what Basinger dials up.
So hand it off once again to Cam Williams.
I mean, Jefferson's kind of being conservative with the ball. You know, kind of holding it, letting the play clock tick down a little bit. I get it. We have a high-powered, explosive offense. You know, I take the ball out of our hands too. I deflate the air out of it.
And we have a Leopard defender down. So we'll take a break and be right back.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field, where we have 1 minute 24 seconds remaining in the first half of play. The Bulldogs lead 13-7. They currently have 3rd and 2 from the 4-yard line. That's not the 4. The scoreboard says the 4, but that's definitely not the 4. That's about the 9. So they pitch it to Williams, and he's going to be hitting the backfield by number 24, Luke Basinger, the freshman linebacker.
Man, there's a lot of cameras on the field. I like this.
There was definitely a lot of cameramen before the game on the field.
When you do when you're a state-ranked game, I guess that's.
So the Leopards call a timeout with 1:17 remaining in the first half, which is a smart decision there, as if the Bulldogs decide to punt, the Leopards have shown throughout this season, Mr. Gill, that they can take advantage of any amount of time. As we saw last week, them score
68 points in one half.
But we saw them score on the opening play of a drive numerous times.
Yes.
I think they scored like 7 touchdowns on the first play of the drive last week or something like that.
They scored 8 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, but you don't do that on the first play of a drive every time.
You do when you're that good.
But my point here is not saying that's what's going to happen.
I know.
But I'm saying they've shown the potential that they can move the ball. You just got to protect it.
Yes.
That's what we've shown tonight, is that we are a team that can make mistakes. We haven't made them this season, but tonight has been the first time that we've seen this Leopard team put the ball on the ground like that. And to see them still only down by 6 is amazing.
Something's cooking.
So Jefferson does look like they're going to punt it. And he does. High short punt.
Peter.
Leopards need to get away from it. They do. Takes a Jefferson roll. And they'll down it at the 38-yard line. So the Leopards have great field position. They have 1:06 remaining, which is more than enough time to try to move the ball 38 yards to tie this game or even take the lead before we go to the half. And as you said, the Leopards do get the ball back.
So, points, you know, I'm an analytical guy. I look at those types of things. Scoring here and scoring, you know, and then on the opening possession of the second half, that's the game within the game of how we can win the game. Does that make sense?
Another thing we haven't talked about is the penalties of this Leopard team, too.
Oh,
the face mask and putting all that into the equation, you know, this is a pretty good to see them only down by 6.
I see a blur.
So anyways, Basinger brings the offense back out 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They come out with trips to the right side. They hand it off with Arian Taylor once again. Taylor crosses the 35 down to the 34-yard line. They get set quickly.
If I'm a parent watching this, I want you to watch how Coach Willard doesn't give up on a guy if he makes a mistake, 1 or 2 mistakes. He'll go right back to you to make up for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like that's something to be applauded. And I hope, you know, parents see, like, this is the type of coach, you know, we have that cares about his kids enough to, if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Just go back in and correct it. So that's big.
Taylor did pick up the first down on the last carry. Basinger throws it into the end zone and incomplete. So he was looking for number 7, Keelan Neal. Neal had a step on the DB.
Spider was crawling on that field, man. He looked good out there.
Just couldn't reel it in. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line.
That was a good route on the route tree.
So we have 36 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Basinger is joined in the backfield by number 18, Arian Taylor. Come out with 2 receivers to both sides. Basinger's looking to pass.
Oh, wow. He's open.
He steps up. He throws it. And looks like it might be intercepted. It is. It's intercepted.
30 seconds to play in the
The Bulldogs come away with the interception as Basinger was throwing it across the middle looking for number 12, Daquan Prevost. I think the ball was tipped, and the Bulldogs come down with it, and that's the 5th turnover of the first half for this Leopard offense.
And we're still down 6 points.
Still down 6 points, 30 seconds remaining in the first half.
And we get the ball back in 30 seconds.
Well,
more longer
after the
than
half,
that.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, once this quarter's over, we can fight another round. As long as we get out of here unscathed. Down 6 is a lot different than being down, you know.
So the Leopards have more turnovers in the first half of this game than they've had all season long, Mr. Gill.
I know.
Which is kind of crazy. And as we said, to be only down 6 points says a lot. But they are down by 6. Can't keep saying that. Got to try to change the game. So Taylor hands it off to Cameron Williams. Williams trying to bounce it outside. And he picks up the first down. As the clock stops with 22 seconds, and we have a Leopard defender down along the Bulldog sideline on the far side of the field. So as they attend to the injured player, we'll take a short break, and we'll come back with the final 22 seconds of the first half right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Craving Tex-Mex that tastes like home? Look no further than Tamales Mexican Kitchen. Family owned and operated since 1992, we bring Texarkana the freshest flavors this side of the border. We use only the highest quality ingredients with fresh vegetables chopped daily. Our salsa is made from scratch with steam-peeled Roma tomatoes for a taste that explodes with flavor. We don't settle for anything less than USDA All-American meats, like our signature skirt steak fajitas. Every dish is made with love, from our kitchen to your table. Make Tamales your go-to spot for Taco Tuesdays, Enchilada Wednesdays, or any day you're craving a taste of home. Tamales Mexican Kitchen. Real, fresh Tex-Mex.
All right, and welcome back. We have a timeout soon as we come back from a timeout. How about that? So Well, I guess we'll just stay here, Mr. Gill. Is you trying to leave me?
No, I'm not trying to leave you at all. I'm just trying to see if there's any pizza left in there. You see all those bodies hovering around the food. I'm over the pregame nutrition here at Liberty-Eylau, and I got all this food, and I went back, and there was none left.
Yeah,
whoopsie.
Got some bodies here in the press box
tonight.
This is a big-time game. As the Leopards and the Bulldogs have had a festive first half. Not as much scoring as we might have expected it to be, but it's been a back-and-forth game for sure.
I felt like both teams were still feeling each other out. I think this second half's about to be wide open. I mean, because think about how many pass attempts we've had, like maybe 5, averaging 50 a game.
So here we go. Both teams return to the field of play. We have 22 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Bulldogs. Taylor drops back the pass. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's intercepted. And the Leopards have the return set up. If he can make a miss, let's see. And he's brought down at about the 28-yard line. That's number 6 on the interception for the Leopards, Mr. Zay Beal.
Baller. Mr. Beal is a baller.
So the Leopards have an opportunity with 11 seconds remaining to try to put some points on the board before the half, as that is the first turnover tonight for Jefferson. The quarterback, Taylor, coming into the ball game for the Bulldogs, only had 3 interceptions on the season. That makes number 4. So you have 11 9/10 of a second remaining in the first half. Leopards trail by 6. They come out with trips to the left side, single receiver here on the bottom of the screen. Basinger's dropping back the pass. He steps up. He throws it. It's caught. That's Jayshon Weatherall. He gets inside the 10, and the clock stops with 5 seconds. The Leopards have no timeouts, so they have to hurry up and get to the line and get set. As we do run a no-huddle, the clock starts, and we spike it. Nice execution there, and the clock stops with 1 1/10 of a second left in the first half.
Made my stomach tight right there. I don't know where the clock worker is. I'm glad he's coherent today.
So we have 1 second remaining, and the Bulldogs take one of their final timeouts. They have 2 remaining, but now it's down to 1. But I don't know. I won't say it won't matter. They might take another one. You never know. But the Leopards have 1 second to go 9 yards to try to tie this ball game or even take the lead before the halftime period. Man.
That's like 6 turnovers, isn't it?
Combined, it is 6 turnovers between both teams.
No. That's us, 6 turnovers.
Well, that wasn't a turnover for us, though. I'm going to need
right.
you to tune in, Mr. Gill.
I am tuned in, dude. I'm watching everything right now, Mr. Huff. I was just thinking about the
one
turnover.
Thing you should be watching. It's called the game. We have the game of the state going on here.
We do have the game
week in the state.
Hey,
what else do you want to watch? Right?
Hey, look, Mr. Huff. Don't try to. You hear all that commotion going on next door? They're texting me. I'm watching them. Listening to you.
We're focused at the task at hand, man. Got to focus on the task at hand, man.
Trying to eyeball pizza, man. People are making to-go trays.
So, anyways, we have 1 second remaining.
There's a lot that can happen in 1.1.
I agree. I
see some red faces in there. Boy, they're talking about a lot. What do you think we're going to do here? Run or pass?
People are talking about the clock in the chat. The game clock that you're viewing via Texarkana Game Day is not the same clock as we have in the stadium. That is operated here in the booth. So the Leopards are going to pass it, and it's caught. It's caught by Gabe Jarvis for the Leopard touchdown. 2024 baseball state champion Gabe Jarvis. He got his ring before the game, and he just got the Leopards a touchdown before the half, and they tied the game at 13 with the extra point pending.
All I got to say is a happy boss is not a loss. Let's go Leopards.
And so the kicker Number 45, Kendall Ford. He will come out to attempt the extra point. Number 2, Trip Basinger is the holder. That was a perfect segue, I'll tell you what, if I must say so. Uh-oh. Snaps back, kick is up. It's good, and we got a flag, but it don't matter because the Leopards are going to decline it, and they're going to go into the locker room up by a point with the score 14-13, and the fans at Harris Field are up and rocking as we go to the half, leading by 1.
Lead's a lead, sir.
And we will get the ball to begin the second half of play. So nice job there by the Leopards, taking advantage of the turnover by the Bulldogs. Zay Bill with the interception with 11 seconds left. The Leopards moved the ball 28 yards in 11 seconds. They went 9 yards in 1 second on just a simple tight end dump, so to speak, to number 33, Gabe Jarvis. So we're here at the halftime period. We're going to take a break. We're going to allow you to enjoy both bands. And when we come back, we'll have the second half of play live from Harris Field. We're in for a good one, folks. You're listening to Leopard Football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Stevens, General Manager and Marketing Director for Local Habit Coffee Company. Local Habit exists to spark a revival of local communities and the beauty they inherently possess by bringing people together over exceptional third-wave coffee. We then want them to take the joy and good vibes they get from us out into their local town and go make something good happen.
One of our top priorities is providing exceptional customer service. We want to make sure our customers left better than when they came in. Our customers should walk away thinking about how incredible their coffee was, how nice and genuine their barista was, and how inviting and comforting our space is.
Come by today and enjoy a hot cup of coffee with us.
Texline Card House, where the stakes are high and the cards are hotter than ever. Here at Texline Card House, we deal in excitement, strategy, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, our tables cater to every level of skill and ambition. Join the poker revolution where every hand could be your winning hand. Get in on the action. Come see us at pokeratlas.com for all of our updates and experience the game like never before. Texline Card House is the best little poker house in Texas.
Proudly presents the 2024 Jefferson Bulldog Marching Band and Strutters. Leading the band on the field is Junior Drum Major Richard Snellgrove. Band member of the week is freshman Kimberly Ball. Guard member of the week is senior Xavier Brown Robinson. The Bulldog Band continues its performance season with a portion of its show, Zeus. Welcome to the field for their 2024 performance, the Jefferson High School Strutters. Strutter of the week is sophomore Jocelyn Gomez. Tonight, the Strutters will be reporting to Choppa style. Is directed by Mr. Joshua Robinson. Our Strutter sponsor is Mrs. Lisa Robinson. Thank you and go Bulldogs!
Tonight, the LE Dazzlers welcome their future legacy performers and also some alumni. These legacy students participated in the Dazzler Dance Clinic on October 12th. They performed to the song Stronger. Libety-Eylau High School is proud to present the 2024-25 Dazzlers. Officers for 2024-25 are Captain Eva Moya, First Lieutenant Phasia Cooper, Second Lieutenant Amari Hodge. The Dazzlers salute their senior, Captain Eva Moya, tonight. They also recognize their teachers, administrators, and staff of LEISD. They also give a big shout out to all former Dazzler alumni who are in attendance. Now, the award-winning Dazzlers complete their show with a special routine to the classic song, Glam, in a salute to all our own drill team members and the Dazzlers' legacy and alumni.
Let's get glam.
The Dazzlers would like to thank all their Dazzler sponsors for this year who have generously donated to the Dazzlers. Your support has been appreciated this year. Platinum level sponsor Mikhail Hamilton. Silver level sponsor Timothy Brown and R&R. Bronze level sponsors Aries Gigi, Michelle Johnson, Mercedes Nard, and Mark Gibbs. Friends and family sponsors Ashley and Anaya Richards, Tungular Smith, Catherine Gibson, Sheila Duke, Dolores May, Jeanette Johnson, Larry Clardy, Cassandra Edwards, Joyce Cooper. The Dazzlers thank all our LEISD administration, teachers, and staff, and thank them for the support. This has been the voice of the Dazzlers, Courtney Banks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the best band in the land. The band will be performing a hype show, so don't be afraid to get up and get hype with the band to cheer on our football team. Done like my hoop. Get it early. is under the direction of Stephanie Nelson, T. Randall Taylor, Adrian Bean, and Chris Miller, and our color guard coordinator is Malik Sanders. We'd like to give a special thanks to our LE administration and the band boosters for being our biggest support. We will now announce the Hype Man of the Week. This student is selected from the student section for showing tremendous school spirit. You will receive your award from the cheerleaders. The Hype Man of the Week is Cadence Strong.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field as we get ready to begin the second half of play between the Leopards and the Jefferson Bulldogs. And I'm pleased to be joined by none other than senior 2024 state champion. He just got his ring tonight, Tristan Howe. What's going on, Tristan? How you doing, my man?
Great. Senior pep rally today, baseball ring ceremony, district championship on the line. It is a great day for LD.
You've had a fun field day, I can imagine, huh?
Wow. Senior pep rally and then coming out here and getting them rings, that ceremony was something else.
How was that ceremony for you personally, being a part of that team, you know, being back with some of your former teammates and current teammates still? How was it for you?
It's kind of like a thing where you just see that whole video play out, and it just takes you back throughout the whole season, man. You just relive all the moments. Pretty awesome.
All right. So we have the opening kickoff of the second half as Daquan Prevost picks it up and returns it out to they haven't spotted the ball just yet. They're going to put it at the 13-yard line. That's where the Leopards will have first down and 10 to begin the second half of play, as the Leopards scored on the final play of the first half to take the lead. Gabe Jarvis made the 9-yard touchdown reception from quarterback Trip Basinger.
That was an incredible play call.
It was. Great play call.
Incredible.
And Gabe, one of your teammates, he received his ring tonight as well.
Yeah. Man, Gabe has been awesome this football season. He's usually been a D lineman, and then going from D lineman to tight end is a weird switch, but he's been great at it. So
the kick was kicked off from the 25 from a penalty that was enforced on the extra point attempt prior to the halftime period. So the Leopards are going to run it with Basinger on 1st and 10. Basinger's going to plow his way forward for a gain of about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up
eventually Willard is going to get what he wants, and that's the run being established so he can start taking more deep shots like he does almost every game.
So this time it's a direct snap to Prevost as he was joining Basinger in the backfield. He's going to stretch it out. Be forced out of bounds by number 3, Chris Love of Jefferson. And Prevost did pick up the first down. Down to the 23-yard line. Wasn't sure. The officials were unsure themselves, it looks like. So they're going to fake the handoff to Prevost once again. Basinger going to pull it. He gets the first down across the 35 down to the 38-yard line. That's extra 39. That's enough to move the chains once again. So it's a fresh set of downs coming up, 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Basinger hands it off to Prevost. Prevost makes a man miss and finally going to be brought down in the open field by number 4 of Jefferson, Jakari Johnson.
Football games like this are so fun. You can just tell guys on both sides like how bad they really want it. They're just flying around and just full throttle, man. They don't got a care in the world but winning.
So the Leopards come out with trips to the left side. They hand it off to Prevost once again out of the backfield. Prevost makes a man miss, tries to stiff arm one. He gets down to the 50, which is enough to move the chains once again.
Cramp.
Yeah, he hops up just a little hobbled.
I hope he's okay, but that formation with Prevost anywhere in the backfield is just such a mindset switch for the defense. That's such an incredible asset to have. Being able to put Prevost QB, running back, or wide receiver. Being able to put him anywhere on the field is huge.
He's Mr. Do It All for sure.
4.3 speed anywhere is tough.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 50-yard line for the Leopards. 10:25 remaining here in the third quarter of play. They lead by 1. They hand it off to Arian Taylor. He checks back into the ball game, and the Bulldogs are going to hit him in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. We'll bring up 2nd and 14 coming up from the 46-yard line. Trip. Basinger will look over to Coach Willard. Gets the play call. Hands it off inside to Taylor. Taylor bounces it out. He gets across the 50. He gets the first down. That's Arian Taylor.
I think we got a holding call.
We do. We have a penalty flag, and it's going to negate the positive carry by Arian Taylor.
It's one of those things, man. Like, you watch TV and be like, man, he didn't even have to hold him. He still would have ran for like 25, but it happens.
And that's one thing that's kind of killed us tonight as well. Yeah. Not only as turnovers, but we've had some crucial penalties as well to kind of put a little damper in our progress tonight for sure.
Yeah, we could say, like, take those turnovers and penalties away, what would the score be? But,
yeah,
man, we got to deal with the cards we've been given. So.
Exactly. But I will say, being the cards that we've been dealt, we've made something out of nothing for sure.
100%.
So it'll be 2nd and 24 after the holding penalty. Ball is on a 37. Basinger's going to have a screen set up to Arian Taylor. He is trying to find his way back across the 50. They're going to mark him down at the 50, which is the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up 3rd and 10.
Man, have you seen a lot of screens this year?
Not at all.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's the first time I've seen this run a screen.
Yeah, especially with the tailback.
Like, we're such a spread team. It's crazy.
So it's 3rd and 10, and Basinger's going to keep it. He's going to be tackled maybe about 5 yards short of the first down marker.
He must be thinking it's 4th down territory. Running a QB draw on 3rd and 10, and yep, he is.
Yep, the offense will stay out as Basinger is our punter as well. We've seen him fake it once tonight, but he's not even going to drop back. He's just going to go for it. 4th and 6 from the 46. 8:52 remaining in the third quarter of play. This is a big 4th down play as the Leopards lead by 1. They hand it off to Arian Taylor, and he's going to be tackled well short of the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, I don't ever want to judge what the coach is doing. It was incredible, man. But, like, I don't know. I feel like we've been getting open every time we throw the ball. I feel like in those type of plays, you just want to, with your guys, your athletes, you want to throw the ball somewhere. Even if they are double teaming pretty well, you got 3 guys on the left who are pretty good as well. But
yeah, I think they tried to catch him off guard there probably.
Yeah,
and Jefferson just did a good job reading it. But fortunately, They are on their side of the 50-yard line.
But I don't just disagree with it. I like the ball in AT's hands, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're speaking the real game, man. You're speaking the real game. So Jefferson comes back out 1st and 10 from the 44 with 8:40 remaining in the third quarter. And they hand it off to Cameron Williams. Williams trying to stretch it out. He can't get there as number 0, Zabrian Hawkins, as well as number 12, Daquan Prevost, in on the stop in the backfield.
Man, they hitting them a little different tonight.
And one thing we have not noted in this game, the former Leopard great Trey Carson is on the opposite side.
Yes, he is. And Coach Stan Kimball from,
from last year
was over here.
Yep, former defense
two great
coordinator.
guys, though.
Absolutely.
Much respect for them, for sure.
Everybody knows Trey Carson.
Mm-hmm. Eylau legend.
We have a penalty flag prior to the snap. As Carson is the all-time leading rusher here at Libety-Eylau. Him and LaMichael James are 1 and 2. So I'm sure if you're Cameron Williams, yeah, me too. But if you're Cameron Williams or any of those Jefferson guys, you got to be ecstatic about, getting coached by a legend.
100%.
So it is false start against the Bulldogs, which will bag them up some yards.
Been a lot of yellow on the field tonight for both teams.
Definitely so. It'll be 2nd and 15 coming up for Jefferson. So the Bulldogs are dropping back the pass. He throws it. It's caught right at the 50-yard line. I believe that's 14 on the reception. That's 11, excuse me. Travis Gray, the sophomore receiver.
Jordan Harris on the play.
Third and short, 3rd and about 2 coming up for the Bulldogs from the 41-yard line. They hand it off to Williams and Williams breaks free, and he has a huge hole up the middle. He'll be at the 10, the 5, and he'll step untouched into the end zone for the Jefferson Bulldogs, and they retake the lead 14 to 19.
Yeah, you can see Coach Basinger down there just kind of giving it to the rest, man. He felt like there was a hold inside, and honestly, we don't got replay like these big-time people, but my eyes kind of saw one, too.
Yeah.
It happens. Missed calls happen.
So the Bulldogs will come out to attempt the extra point. Snap is back. Kick is up. This time he makes it. So they extend their lead 20 to 14 with 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Leopards on offense right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and welcome back to Harrisfield, where the Jefferson Bulldogs just retook the lead 20 to 14 with 7 minutes 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. And while we have a second, we do want to shout out our game sponsor. This game is brought to you by M&M Tires. If you go over to M&M Tires right over off State Line Avenue, shout out Texarkana Game Day, you'll receive 10% off of your purchase. So back deep to return for the Leopards is number 12, Daquan Prevost. The kicker for Jefferson is number 16, Ethan Maxwell. So here we go. It's a booming kick. It's going to be picked up by Prevost at about the 6. Prevost trying to get along the sideline.
Blocking the back.
And there's a penalty flag thrown. He is forced out of bounds at the 31, but we'll see what the penalty is. And I'm not sure.
He pick it up?
Well, I saw a man go low. I'm not sure if he's going to call something for that or what.
What?
And they're looking at they're talking to Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor looks a little upset on the Jefferson sideline. So that's what I'm thinking the flag is going to be for, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, moving it up.
And it is. It's going to be chop block against the Bulldogs. I definitely saw it. It definitely took out one of our Leopard up men trying to block for Prevo on the return.
Well, I guess we'll take it.
Yeah, and that'll move the ball all the way to the Leopard 46-yard line.
Quick question. Do you ever think that new NFL kickoff rules will be implemented in high school?
I pray to God not.
Yeah.
So Leopard's going to run it on first down with Arian Taylor. And Jefferson bottles him up in the backfield for a gain of nothing. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 coming up for the Leopards. Have 2 receivers to both sides. Stack receivers to both sides. Basinger throws it on a screen pass. It's caught. That's number 7, Keelan Neal. Neal trying to make his way to the first down marker. Tackled about a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up.
Man, one tackle.
One tackle.
One broken tackle away.
And we saw him last week take that same play, 60-something yards to the crib. They're going to hand it off to Taylor up the middle. He crosses the 45 down to the 42, which is enough to pick up the first down.
Now, one thing we can't have is drive killers, especially this late in the game, and it's this close. It's one of those games, like the last team to have the ball may win.
Exactly.
So you want no drive killers.
So Basinger's dropping back. He's under pressure. He has time. He pump fakes. Ooh, he spins off of one man. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. It should be a late hit out of bounds, and finally they're going to throw it. So Basinger with a nice carry there on a design pass play. He didn't have a man open. He just took off and made something happen, and the Bulldogs drag him down out of bounds.
That sounds like Trip Basinger. Just took off and made something happen. That sounds like Trip. Man, I've known this dude since, like, I can remember.
Right.
He has always been that type of guy. Like, there seems like there's nothing. He'll just make something happen. Any situation.
So we'll add some additional yards to the penalty as Basinger pump fake and then spent off a man. That's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
that was nasty. And why are we going backwards?
Don't think they know where they want to put the ball.
Are you serious? Oh, no.
Where we going?
Oh, no, don't know just yet, but we're going in reverse, and the Leopard faithful are letting them hear it here at Harris Field. But then, I don't know. Then the official is maybe he was going to the original line of scrimmage.
Dude, that is hilarious. You see Jefferson like,
goodness.
yeah, then you see us like, boo, and then you see them like, boo, and us like,
you
yeah.
can't play with the people's emotions like that, official.
This is too big of a game for these people in the stands, man. They out here having heart attacks.
What are they doing? So he went back to the original line of scrimmage, and then he marked it off from there, and we got a free play. But they're going to blow it. They blew it dead.
That was not a false start. I hope they don't call it one.
And the Leopard faithful here, they're up and they're animated, letting the officials hear their calls tonight.
This is the most emotion I've seen at a Libety-Eylau football game in a very long time.
And it is going to be offsides against the Bulldogs.
Man, why do you think they've been blowing those offsides dead tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. We had one free play down here, but
we did
outside of that, yeah, you're right. It has been blown dead. I'm not sure. Maybe this official crew, I don't know. So anyways, 1st and 5 after the offsides from the 17-yard line. 6 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Leopards driving, trying to put some points on the board. They hand it off to Arian Taylor. He's going to be stuffed after a gain of a yard. 2nd and 4 coming up from the 16-yard line.
Even in the red zone, Jefferson's not letting you attack the outside. You can see the middle of the field behind the linebackers. That's all they're leaving open.
Basinger's going to throw it to Prevo on a screen pass, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. That's number 4 on the tackle, Kyrie Johnson of the Bulldogs. And that was a great open field tackle. And we have there's actually 4. The person that made the tackle, Johnson, he's down. It looks like he's cramping up. He's up and walking it off.
No, we got a little different view from here. I think we'll be able to see it. Their guys are committing to the sideline because we have so much speed. They don't want to let them get to the outside. We need to attack the middle some way, somehow. And I'm sure we'll pass the ball here, but fourth down territory regardless.
So we'll see where they spot the ball. They have it. Well, yes, they have. They now have spotted the ball at about the 18-yard line. So it'll be about 3rd and 6 for the Leopards. From the 18, 5:46 remaining in the third quarter. Jefferson does lead 20-14. Leopards trying to put some points on the board. Basinger is joined in the backfield by number 18, Arian Taylor. He has 2 receivers to the left side. Single receiver at the bottom of the screen is number 12, Daquan Prevost.
Don't be surprised if Gabe Jarvis is some type of disguise route here. There he is.
So he fakes, he throws it. You said it. He throws it across the middle to Gabe Jarvis once again, and Jarvis gets into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Every time, the reason I said that, when they put Gabe in that little motion and hide him behind that tackle, he does some little seam or some little disguised route.
Man, you might be better than Tony Romo up here in the booth, Tristan.
All right, you should have said someone else. Tony Romo's very good.
Saying.
Nah,
you're pretty accurate, and you are too. You caught that, and that's exactly what the Leopards drew up.
Man, I'm going to have to get that on video, man. That was lucky. That was lucky for me.
No, snap is back, kick is up, and the Leopards retake the lead. They lead 21-20 with 5:22 remaining here in the third quarter of play. So, Tristan, I mean, that was a nice executed play. We've seen that play twice tonight. Gabe Jarvis scored on that same play on the final play of the first half where the Leopards take the lead going into the halftime period.
You kind of figure out who Willard likes to go to depending on where they're at on the field.
And Jefferson's leaving that middle of the field kind of open.
Yep, exactly.
So Coach Willard has noticed that.
I mean, it makes sense because every other team does it because of our speed. Like,
right.
even not just Prevost, like Neal, Weatherall, Evans, like all of them can run, even our tight ends. So, like, you got to somehow cut off the sideline, but that does leave the middle of the field exposed.
Jarvis is having a great night. He received this state championship ring before the game, and now he has 2 touchdowns, 2 pivotal touchdowns in this game. And he's back out on the kickoff team. Hopefully he can make a tackle right
Mr.
here.
Clutch, man. Baseball, regional walk-off, and round 5 of baseball, and he out here doing it on the football field too, man. Proud of Jarvis.
So number 45, Kendall Ford. We're prepared to set the ball on the tee. Back deep to return for Jefferson is number 24, Jermaine Hopkins.
Man, I wasn't up here earlier, but how about that onside kick we almost toe-tapped?
Yeah, it was like almost perfect.
That
went
close.
to his hands.
We've tried that before this year, but we don't do it too often.
I'll tell you what, we did it last week.
We did?
Oh,
man. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, here it goes right here. And
we got it.
Looks like the Leopards might have it. You might be right, Tristan. I told you might be better than Tony Romo. You spoke of onside kick and look what happened.
I'm on one tonight, man. This is.
And the Leopards recover. The Leopards recover the onside kick. I tell you what, you 2 for 2. That's 2 plays in a row.
Keep saying good things that's going to happen for us, and apparently it's going to happen.
What they call that? Affirmations.
Yes.
Let's keep speaking affirmations.
Right, say hut and throw one to the end zone and catch it.
So the Leopards recover the onside kick, which we saw a lot of last week against the White Oak Roughnecks. And Jefferson has the coaches on the field. They're a little upset about something. Not sure what they're upset about, but the officials are pointing first down for the Leopards. So
really don't know what they could be upset about, but it's a pretty emotional game. So
Trip Basinger in the offense will come back out once again, trying to extend this lead. As the Leopards come out, they run it on first down with the number 18, Arian Taylor. Taylor gets about 5 yards on the first down carry. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up for Liberty-Eylau.
Make Jefferson earn the ball back here. Please, just don't give it up after a big momentum switch like that.
Give it to Taylor once again inside. And he picks up about 2. And I saw a nice block by number 77. Keisha Griffith.
He's a sophomore, I think.
Yeah, he's a young guy. And we have a timeout called on the field. Not sure what's going on.
Me either.
But Arian Taylor and Trip Basinger is walking back to the field to play. They walked over to the sideline.
Like it was a timeout, and then everyone else stayed out there.
We had an injured player.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Okay. I couldn't see him. He was hidden. That's number 4 once again for Jefferson. I think he's just cramping up. Jakari Johnson. That's the second play in a couple plays. He's had to walk off. But anyways, it's currently 3rd and 5 for the Leopards from the 42-yard line.
See, that middle of the field, man, just seems so attackable right now.
Basinger will look over to Coach Willard and offensive coordinator Coach Davion Hall and get the call. Basinger drops back, throws it out on a screen pass to Prevost. Prevost has room, and he's going to go to the crib. Touchdown, Leopards.
There's not one person
you
could put at DB right there.
Quan Prevost.
And they could catch him if he gets out like that. I saw that hole open up, and that was an incredible ball by Colin. He was basically blocking 2 people. And the hole opened up somehow.
We have a penalty flag, it looks like.
In the secondary?
I see one at about the 24-yard line laying here.
Late.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see.
Man, the play wasn't anywhere over there. I don't know what it could be down there.
Yeah, we were way over here along the Leopard sideline. That's closer to the middle of the field.
Maybe a legal man downfield or something?
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
I don't know. Hopefully we're wrong and it's against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Because that was a 42-yard touchdown reception if it does stand. No call from the officials just yet. The points are on the board. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Leopards. But the touchdown will stand.
Well,
they'll mark it off on the kickoff.
They had me praying there, man. That's scary. A big play like that happens.
So the touchdown does stand. That's a 42-yard touchdown reception for Dequan Prevost from number 2 quarterback Trip Basinger. Kendall Ford will come out to attempt the extra point attempt. Snap is back, kick is up, and this one's no good.
So they'll put that penalty on the kickoff then?
Yes, the yards will be enforced on the kickoff. So the Leopards, after the no good extra point, they lead by 7. 27-20 is the score with 4 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back with some more Liberty-Eylau Leopard football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Tired of the annual hassle of hanging holiday lights? Or the recurring cost of paying someone else to do it? Forget those struggles and invest in the convenience and year-round beauty of Gemstone Lights. Permanent architectural and holiday lighting that you control. With Gemstone Lights, access over 1,000 pre-built patterns for festivities throughout the year. Easily alter them through our user-friendly app. When not in season, Gemstone Lights serve as stunning permanent architectural lighting, bringing a continual majestic touch to your home. Experience the magic of Gemstone Lights today. Available through Livewire Electrical Services, Texarkana's authorized Gemstone Lights dealer.
All right, and welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards lead 27-20 against the Jefferson Bulldogs with 4 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. And Kendall Ford will set the ball to kick off to the Bulldogs. Number 3, Chris Love, is back deep to return for Jefferson. So there's a kick, and the ball almost was recovered by the Leopards. Almost another.
Number 3 was committed to let it go out of bounds.
He was, but it didn't.
Yeah.
That was a
great kick.
Perfectly executed kick there by Kendall Ford.
Didn't know if he was just going to try to boot it. Just try, since we had that penalty, boot it past him, or we're going to stick to the game plan, but I don't know. Little soft spot in that return game for them.
So Coach Willard is talking to the officials about something here at midfield. Not sure what the conversation is about, but Jefferson will come out first. It's down and 10 coming up, as the ball did go out of bounds. They'll have first down and 10 from wherever they spot the ball. Let's see where they're going to spot it.
One thing I do know tonight is that these coaches on both sides and the refs are definitely not agreeing with each
Not
other.
at all. The refs has been moving a lot back and forth throughout this game. I'm not sure where he's going. So it's actually going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Jefferson. There's a lot of moving parts going on. The official moved the ball forward. Now he's going way backwards. He's getting the steps in tonight, Tristan.
Yeah, he is. He got about 15K right now.
He's getting
just
them steps in tonight. So Jefferson will have the ball first and 10 from the 22-yard line. With 4:18 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
Obviously, what Jefferson wants to do is run the ball, but if you can make them pass, it's a little bit easier for your defense.
So they hand it off to Cameron Williams. He's trying to bounce it outside, and the Leopards bottle him up in the backfield. It's number 0, Zabrian Hawkins on the stop.
But you do got to be alert. Do not disregard their passing game.
Absolutely
their QB
not.
Solid as well.
We haven't saw a lot of it tonight, I will say that.
Yeah.
Quarterback came into the game with over 1,600 yards passing.
Yeah, he's got some stats for sure.
But he hasn't thrown it much tonight. He has less than 10 passing attempts. Here's one right here. He throws it. It's caught. That's number 17. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds quickly by number 1, Jaquan Johnson of the Leopards.
That little pass out there in the flat, that in the first half, that's a gain of about 10, 20. It was every time. You can just see the adjustments Basinger's making with these guys.
So it's 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's a big third down play, as the Leopards have kind of switched the momentum in this game. Taylor drops back the pass. He throws it, and it's incomplete.
For a minute, I thought he caught that ball.
I thought he did too.
That would have been a grab.
Incomplete.
It was just a little high for his intended target, number 11, Travis Gray. Gray went up to try to catch it, but just a little too high. So that'll force 4th and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs, and the punter comes into the ball game, Ethan Maxwell.
I'm assuming nothing crazy is going to happen here, so I'm going to do a quick shout-out. Miss Kimball, a teacher here at Libety-Eylau, told me to invite an Uncle Rick from Shadyside, Ohio, to come down.
Uncle Rick!
Watch the state
Shout out Uncle Rick.
Yes.
That's our guy.
Watch the state champion baseball Leopards play some ball.
Shout out to Uncle Rick.
So, Uncle Rick, Miss Kimball said, come watch baseball.
I haven't met Uncle Rick yet.
It will be good baseball.
But
I promise. I hope.
Earl has told me a lot about Uncle Rick in the past couple weeks. I'm not sure where Uncle Rick is from. I guess you say he's from where?
Shadyside, Ohio.
Shadyside, Ohio. He is a faithful listener and viewer of Libety-Eylau football. And so we are his newly adopted nephews is what Gil told me.
Nice.
So I got a new uncle named Rick. Shout out Uncle Rick. Anyways, the punt is down at the 34-yard line, and that's where the Leopards will come out 1st and 10 from the 34. With 3:20 remaining in this ball game, they have a 7-point lead. Trip Basinger, quarterback, will look over to the sideline and get the call from the offensive coaching staff. They have 2 receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right. Arian Taylor is a lone tailback. He hands it off to Taylor. Taylor runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah, our players and coaches know this is a pretty big drive. Anytime you can make it a 2-possession, 3-possession game, or 2-possession game, deep in a ball game like this is pretty big, making the team play from behind.
2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line. Singer hands it off to Taylor once again. He's going to pick up 2 yards. They give him forward progress. Bulldogs did push him backwards, but they give him forward progress, which would be a gain of 2. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Leopards. Ball is on the 43-yard line. They hand it off to Taylor once again, and he gets across the 45, down to the 46, which is enough to move the chains.
I will say, Jefferson's interior D-line is very solid.
They are definitely solid. And they have a lot of speed on their defense, too.
Yes, they do. Just like us.
Just like us.
It's a battle, man. All these guys are fast out here. I was down on the sideline just watching guys flying around, man. This is different than you've seen in any game this year.
I totally agree. So we have an injured player down on the field. It's a Jefferson Bulldog defender. And he's being helped up, and he's walking off under his own power. That's number 28 for the Bulldogs, Cornell Nunn.
A lot of cramps tonight.
Yeah, definitely so. First day of November.
Yeah.
Weather's changing a little bit.
Getting a little cold, man.
Getting close to your season.
Gosh, man, the beginning of baseball. I love baseball, but the beginning is very, very cold.
I don't want no parts in that.
Yeah, well.
1st and 10 from the 46. 2:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. The Leopards trying to move the ball down the field, put some more points on the board. Uh-oh. Bobbled exchange. Basinger grabs it, and fortunately, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. They actually mark him back just a yard. It'll be a loss of 1 on the fumbled exchange between Basinger and Arian Taylor. 2nd and 11 from the 45-yard line. Leopards come out with 2 receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right. Taylor is the long tailback. Basinger fakes it. Uh-oh. He makes a man miss, and he's going to cross midfield.
There was a face mask there, man. They're asking for it. There was a face mask, and then after the play, they keep going. But
a little extra after the play there.
Yeah.
There's no flag called by the official. Leopard faithful a little upset about it, as the play was blown dead well before he was thrown to the ground.
Man, I don't know how I see it from here, and he doesn't see it from there. But
he's right beside him.
I'm 17. He might be, I don't know how old, but it's fine. But still, though, man, like, come on.
3rd and 5 from the 49-yard line. Basinger did pick up 6 yards on that carry. We got 1:25 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Jaquan Prevost checks back into the ball game. He's the single receiver at the bottom of the screen. Jayshawn Weatherall is in the slot on the left side. Basinger throws it to Weatherall, and it's incomplete. So he was looking for Jayshawn Weatherall across the middle. Just a little low, but a nice job by the defensive back of the Bulldogs coming in and forcing the incomplete pass as well.
Just a little low, but I bet you Jayshawn, knowing how hard he is on himself, he's probably beating himself over dropping that. But, I mean, it's tough cash, man. It's hard.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 5.
I do not think I've seen a game this year where Prevo hasn't been double-teamed. I really don't.
They got a safety over the top a few times, I will say that. But he hadn't been too much double covered. So Basinger will drop back the punt. We have seen him fake it one time tonight. He doesn't this time, though. It's a nice punt. Going to hit at about the 20-yard line. Actually, that's about the 25. It'll be down at the 27. So Jefferson will have 1st and 10 coming up from the 27-yard line with 1 minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter of play. So looking at this game on paper, Tristan, coming into the game,
it's even.
We were expecting a lot of points.
Yeah.
We have 47 combined points so far.
You would think you would see a little bit more by now, but, I mean, defense has been playing well tonight.
Yeah,
a lot of turnovers. Tough to score when you turn over the ball a lot. But it's entertaining nonetheless.
Right. Bulldogs have 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. They hand it off to Cameron Williams on first down. He's trying to dance his way to the first down marker.
Turned nothing into something.
He did. He's fairly close. Going to be brought down about 3 yards short. It's going to bring up, actually, they're going to give him 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. And we have a injured Leopard down on the field. Looks like he's cramping as well. His coach Finn will come out and make sure he's okay. So we have 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That's number 26 of the Leopards who was down with the cramps, James Gooden. He's up and hobbled over to the sideline. 2nd and 4 for Jefferson. Clock's running. Down to 40 seconds. They hand it off to Cameron Williams. Williams picks up the first down across the 40. Down to the 39-yard line. Just a nice hard carry there by number 5, Cameron Williams. Jefferson gets set quickly. They hand it off to Williams once again. He's going to be bottled up after a gain of about 3. Game clock down to 10 seconds. That probably is going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Man, I want to see Serlio's stat line at this game, man. He's been on the ball almost every play, it seems like.
And the game clock runs out, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Leopards lead by 7. 27-20 is our score. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the final quarter of play live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
Texline Card House, where the stakes are high and the cards are hotter than ever. Here at Texline Card House, we deal in excitement, strategy, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, our tables cater to every level of skill and ambition. Join the poker revolution where every hand can be your winning hand. Get in on the action. Come see us at pokeroutlets.com for all of our updates and experience the game like never before. Texline Card House is the best little poker house in Texas.
One day, for real.
The fourth quarter, and is that Cam Williams down the sideline?
We're back live from Harris Field. It's Cameron Williams on the first down carry for Jefferson. He does pick up the first down.
This has been a barn burner, Mr. Huff. And sorry to our listeners, I am breathing back in the microphone, so let me fix that.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line for Jefferson. Cameron Williams is the lone tailback. They have 2 receivers here at the bottom of the screen, single receiver at the top.
Barry Odom's getting a dude next year.
Hand it off, and Williams just falls over his own man there, number 20. Jacoby Morrow tripped up his tailback. Cameron Williams is alongside of Avion Golston coming in for the Leopards on the stop.
That was a good defensive prowess. That was a good defensive scheme by Coach Basinger, and his D-line just worked it too effectively.
2nd and 11 after the loss of 1. From the 47-yard line. Taylor looking to pass. He throws it. It's caught across the middle. That's number 3, Chris Love. He's going to be brought down after he picks up a gain of about 8 yards.
Yeah, you're never really supposed to let a defender cross your face, I don't think, in any sports, basketball and football, but he crossed our face and was able to pick up, a strong 9?
Yeah, picked up.
I thought it was 11, I'm sorry.
It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for Jefferson. It's a gain of 8. 3rd and 3 from the 38. 10:35 remaining in the ball game. The Leopards lead 27-20. The Bulldogs are going to run it with Cam Williams on 3rd down, and he slips, but it looks like he might pick up the 1st down. We'll see.
He's an efficient runner. He looks good running the ball, you know. He gets stronger as the game goes along. Kind of that Derrick Henry prowess.
They do give him the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for Jefferson. Game clock steady rolling, almost inside of 10 minutes, down to 10:09. Taylor hands it off to Williams once again, and he's going to be tackled by number 8, Serlio Creer Jr.
This Leopard defense has seen a plethora of Division I offensive weapons this season, and for those guys to not give up and not to get 50 burgers and stuff, like, that's impressive. Tonight you have Cam Williams, you have another guy. They have a couple Division I guys over there. I mean, just every week the Leopards are playing one of the better running backs in East Texas or Texas.
So Williams checked out. They bring in Hopkins, and Hopkins has a huge carry. He'll run over a defender, still on his feet. Finally going to be brought down out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. It's number 24 checking in for Cameron Williams, Jermaine Hopkins.
And wasn't that a boxer?
Maybe. I don't know. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know.
That's what your phone is for.
That's true. That's true.
Don't give me the line. Anyways, 1st and 10 from the 11 for Jefferson. Hopkins remains in the backfield. They hand it off to him once again. He's a shifty guy. He'll get inside the 10 down to about the 7.
So Jermaine Hopkins is the hefty actor from Juice. You remember the guy with the flat top?
Yeah.
That's Jermaine Hopkins.
Gotcha. 2nd and 6 coming up for Jefferson after the gain of 4 by number 24, Jermaine Hopkins. He said that's Bernard Hopkins.
But absolutely it is, and I was wrong. Look, Mr. Huff got me trying to concentrate to breathe and make sure I'm not breathing into the – it's a lot going on tonight, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. So they hand it off to Mr. Williams. Jefferson hands it off to Cameron Williams on 2nd and 6, and he's going to be tackled maybe about 2 yards short of the down marker. Going to bring up 3rd and about 2 after the gain of 4 by Cameron Williams.
Like earlier, I hope the Leopard defense produced some stuffed crust pizza, and we get the 4th down here, 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
Ball is spotted on the 4. Bulldogs need to get to the 2-yard line to get a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will tell the offensive line what he wants. They hand it off to Cameron Williams inside, and Williams is going to get across the goal line for another Jefferson Bulldog touchdown. So Jefferson will try to tie this game at 27 apiece if they can make the extra point attempt. 7:54 remaining here in the ball game. The kicker for the Bulldogs is Ethan Maxwell. Snap is back, kick is up and good. So 7:54 remaining in the ball game. We're tied at 27 apiece. We are in for a exciting 8 minutes pretty much left in this game.
No, in some circles they call it 0-0. That's what I would call it, you know. We have to come back and hit them in the mouth here on offense. And hopefully we can respond.
So 7:54 remaining in the ball game. The Leopards will come out to receive the kickoff from the Jefferson Bulldogs. If you're the Leopards, you gotta be mindful that Jefferson might want to try to return the favor of the onside kick here.
That's a thought.
Not saying they will. I'm just saying you never know, especially game being tied, this is probably a crucial time for something like that.
To see something like that. I mean, we've played some tricks.
And look how they have their men set up.
Oh yeah, they've been funky formations all night. But
go ahead.
I see something funky happening here.
So they're trying to confuse us here. So they have the kicker who's marking it off, and they have number 11, Travis Gray, acting as if he's going to kick it as well. And they kick it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 15 by number 1, Jaquan Johnson. And he'll have a nice return. Ooh, he runs over a man. And he's going to be brought down at about the 42, but not before he runs over a Jefferson kickoff team member. And
yeah, I saw that guy go back too. It's interesting. That was a hard run by Mr. Johnson. He's playing inspired ball right now. Senior, playing his last game at Harris Field.
Someone said the onside kicks were playing scared. I don't think it's playing scared. I'd call it playing smart.
Absolutely, man, especially when you get them smart.
I ain't scared. That's smart. But anyways, the Leopards come out 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Arian Taylor.
Taylor on the carry.
Taylor picks up a gain of about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming up.
They have a unique way to cover wide receivers here on the bottom side. You can see, I mean, all Prevost has to do is run a post, and it looks like
Basinger's going to call his own number this time. He'll get across the 45, down to about the 46.
And 9. We have 3rd down for the Leopards.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for the Leopards coming up. This is a big 3rd down play, 3rd and 5 from the 46-yard line with 7:10 remaining in the ball game. You have fans from both sides up on their feet. Basinger fakes the handoff to Taylor, and he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. So that was a zone read.
Pull back down.
He pulled it and he couldn't get anywhere, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 4. Basinger picked up a yard. It's 4th and 4 from the 47-yard line. 6:35 remaining in the game. The Leopards have trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Basinger's going to pass it. He steps up. He has green grass. He picks up the 1st down, and he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. So great job there by Trip Basinger.
He's a baller.
Finding the open space, calling his own number, picking up the 1st down to move the chains for the Leopards. 1st and 10 from the 40. Clock down to 6:15. Hands off to Taylor. Taylor going to get down to the 36-yard line, which is a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, we have to reach pay dirt on this position. It's a must. And we're 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
So Prevost's in at quarterback. It's a direct snap to Prevost. He's trying to bounce it outside. The Bulldogs bottle him up quickly. We have a late hit along the sideline, but no flag going to be thrown. So we've seen that a few times tonight, but we're just letting the boys play a little bit. This is a big-time ball game. This is for the district championship, folks. If you didn't know that, the winner of this game will have sole possession of the district, and
that hasn't happened here in Big Bad Leopard Land since when, Mr.
2015. It's the last time the Leopards have won a district title.
Where were you at in 2015?
I don't know. 3rd and 4. Basinger's going to call his own number again, and he's dragging men. Finally going to be brought down across the 30, down to the 29-yard line. That's number 2. Quarterback Trip Basinger. And he's just a little hobbled, but he's a tough guy. Looks like he's going to tough it out.
Tough as a leather steak. What are you laughing at?
A leather steak.
A leather steak.
Whoa. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line for the Leopard offense with just under 5 minutes left to play. 4:50 remaining here in the ball game. Play clock's down to 3 seconds. Leopard's got to snap it. Basinger does. He hands it off to Taylor, and Taylor's going to be hit in the backfield by a couple of Bulldogs.
Yeah, they have kind of sniffed out our run game a little bit.
What are the packs of dogs? They're packs, huh? Dogs and packs bit. Okay.
Wild pack of dogs.
Just making sure there wasn't a fancy name for dogs. We learned leap of leopards, pride of leopards, making sure it didn't have no, something of Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Loss of 1 on the carry, 2nd and 11 coming up.
And time is ticking. This game is starting to look like we'll have the ball last.
4 minutes remaining here in the ball game. On the dot, Basinger's going to drop back the pass. He throws it across the middle, and it's caught.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Leopards! Number 5, Jay-Sean Weatherall with the receiving touchdown from Trip Basinger from 19 yards out. And the Leopards retake the lead with 3:59 remaining in the ball game. And number 45, Kendall Ford, will come out to attempt the extra point to try to make it a 7-point lead. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. 3:59 remaining in the ball game. The Leopards lead 34-27. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come right back with the final 3:59 of this ball game. You're listening to Leopard Football right here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency rooms.
All right, and welcome back to Harrisfield, where the Leopards lead 34-27 after the ball's on the ground. Jefferson looks like they have it. Let's see.
Our special teams coordinator from look up here and say, I need a raise.
Leopards are pointing as if they have it. They give it to Jefferson. So Jefferson does recover the muffed kickoff. As before we went to the break, Trip Basinger threw a dime on a rope.
Yes,
so number 5, Jay-Sean Weatherall in the back of the end zone for a Libety-Eylau Leopard touchdown, and the Leopards have retaken the lead, but Jefferson has the ball. 1st and 10 coming up from the 35-yard line with 3:47 remaining in this game. This is a big possession right here, folks. This might be the biggest possession of Leopard football in a long time.
A strong, 8-9 years, for sure.
So the quarterback for the Bulldogs, Tamias Taylor, brings the offense back out. He's joined in the backfield by number 5, Cameron Williams.
I just want to say these young men have elevated and restored their pride to this community. Just looking at everybody and everything, people are proud to be from here, as they should be, and that's what we want.
Taylor's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Cameron Williams. And Williams is going to be hit in the backfield by number 8, Serlio Career Jr., who's been all over the field tonight for this Leopard defense.
Young man's playing out his body.
This is his senior night. He's one of our senior leaders, and there was a nice write-up in the Gazette about him that I saw a couple days ago.
Absolutely.
About
Shout out to
him being
Austin.
one of the unsung heroes of this team.
Yeah, he calls himself the Black Sheep, and he's playing like everything but a Black Sheep tonight. He's playing like a superstar.
2nd and 10 after the gain of nothing. They hand it off to Williams once again, and Williams is going to be met in the backfield once again by the defensive front of the Leopards. I see a host of Leopards in, a leap of them. Number 11, DeAtre Martin is the first man there. But regardless, it's 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs coming up with 3 minutes on the dot remaining in the ball game. And Cameron Williams is coming out. He's checking out of the ball game. So if it's up to me, it's probably going to be a passing play here.
Yeah, and I would have my best defenders on islands, getting ready to do some backpedaling and being physical within 10 yards.
So here we go. The Bulldogs check in at tailback number 24, Jermaine Hopkins, not the boxer.
Not the actor.
Yeah, whatever. It's 3rd and 8. They gave Williams 2 yards on the last carry. Taylor's going to drop back the pass. He throws it, and it's caught.
He caught that?
He caught it across the middle. That's number 4, Jakari Johnson.
That was a good catch.
With a perfect reception across the middle as 2 DBs were closing in to lay the boom on him. 3 of them to be exact. He made a nice reception across the middle of the field to move the chains for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They bring back in Williams, and Williams is going to be met. Oh, he breaks free. Oh, he gets out of it. He gets out of another one. He's still moving. Wow. Cameron Williams with a great carry there as he was tackled in the backfield by one of the Leopard defensive linemen. He slipped out of it, and he made a few men miss before he finally was brought down. But he did pick up the first down after an impressive carry of about 15 yards.
I mean, he is committed to one of the top G5 schools in the country.
And I don't know if you remember, we watched him as a freshman.
That's when he had 4 stars. And
play
he had
in the same field.
Yes.
And he was impressive as a freshman.
He's gradually gotten a lot better.
Yeah, fast forward 4 years later, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Yeah, he's a dude. I'm sure Brennan Marion is up out there in Vegas and probably have to shoot him a text message like, hey, you got you one.
So we had an injured Leopard down. That's number 52, Avion Golston. He's up and walking off under his own power, which is always great to see.
One of our senior leaders.
So the Bulldogs have 1st and 10 from the 30. Williams' last carry was 16 yards. 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in this ball game. The Leopards lead by 7, 34-27. And I hear neck being played here at the stadium. What you know about that neck?
Nothing. Timeout. Timeout, sir. You're acting like
about the song.
You're acting like
LSU play it. What you mean, man?
Oh yeah, okay. I remember the first time I heard that song in Baton Rouge. I was like, "What are they saying? What are they saying?" Luckily, Arkansas got the win. I was like, "What are they saying? Huh? What? You got administration saying it. What are they saying?" It says 2nd and 4 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Good guys up by 7. See what Jefferson does right here.
Oh, man. Taylor's going to drop back the pass. It's caught. That's number 5. But there's a penalty flag thrown.
Uh-oh.
Man, y'all funny. Y'all made my night right there. I tell you what. Y'all made my night right there.
Uh-oh. That made your night?
So it's going to be holding against the Bulldogs. That definitely helped make my night.
But you should see me running across the field. Folks are laughing at me. What you going to do?
Y'all funny.
You got a boot on and you slow. What you going to do? That was a timely penalty for the Leopards.
It definitely was. After the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs from the 34-yard line. 103 remaining in the ball game, folks. Taylor's going to drop back the pass. It's caught, but he's going to be actually it's incomplete.
It hit the ground.
It did hit the ground.
Awesome sauce. I mean, he was headed to the ground out of his hands. Mr. Huff, man, I really appreciate you, man. This is our last regular season
I appreciate
home
you
game.
for that laugh a second ago, man. I needed that. So anyways, we got 57 seconds remaining in this ball game. It's 3rd and 14 from the 34-yard line for Jefferson, and the Leopards fans are getting up. They're up and yelling.
Oh, wow.
And Harris Field is rocking, folks. Leopards trying to clinch their first district title since 2015. It's a thrown pass from number 2, Taylor. It's caught by number 11, Travis Gray. He picks up the first down.
Oh, it makes my back hurt worse.
Well, let's see. They haven't spotted the change just yet.
Oh, they didn't.
Actually, yes. They tell them move the chains. First down. So it's 1st and 10 coming up from the 21 for Jefferson. 49 seconds remaining in the ball game. They trail by 7.
This has been a heck of a game on both sides.
So the Bulldogs come out with trips here to the bottom of the screen. They're going to throw it. It's caught by number 4, Jakari Johnson. Johnson's trying to make it happen, and he gets into the end zone for a Jefferson Bulldog touchdown. And that was a wonderful play by number 4, and they might go for 2. Let's see. The Bulldogs might go for 2 here, folks. And they're going to call a timeout, and they're going to think about this as they trail by 1, 34-33. And they call a timeout to probably get ready to set up for a 2-point conversion. Woo. Number 4, Jakari Johnson, he made something shake on that reception. Just a great reception and dancing his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm going to make some shake. I remember that song. It was a good time. All right, that was a good play. That was a good dial-up. Let me see who their OC is.
Their offensive coordinator is Coach Kenneth Simmons. So we have 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. What would you expect to see here, Mr. Gill? You expect them to go for 2?
Absolutely.
It looks like the offense is going. Well, they're moving back to the sideline, but running out onto the field. Now they're running back off.
I mean, their kicking game is the offense.
This is the offense. Here we go. The Bulldogs are going to go for 2, folks. This could be your ball game. As the center runs late onto the field. You need him for sure.
You need him pretty bad.
That's never good. So a 2-point conversion play, folks. 34-33 is the score. Taylor's looking to pass. He's under pressure. He throws it to Cameron Williams. He just dumps it off to him, and oh my goodness, he gets across the goal line for the 2-point conversion on a busted play. Oh my goodness. Cameron Williams with the 2-point conversion as quarterback number 2, Tamias Taylor, was under pressure. The Leopards had him, and he just dumped it off to number 5, Cameron Williams, and Williams dives his way across the goal line for the 2-point conversion. But we do have 42 seconds remaining.
And the fastest offense in Texas, East Texas football has, like, for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
What's up? That Waffle House going to taste good like tonight, ain't it, Mr. Huff? What? Looking at me like a deer in the head. What? My back hurting. I'm hungry. I'm ready for a leopard dub.
So the Leopards will come out to receive the kickoff with 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. They trail by 1, 35-34 is the score.
I don't think a person in Harris Field is sitting down.
No, everybody is on their feet on both sides. we'll see what the Bulldogs decide to do here on the kickoff. That's number 12, Daquan Prevost, is back deep to return. I'll kick it. Oh, it bounces. It takes the awkward hop, but Jayshun Weatherall falls on it at the 35-yard line. That was a awkward bounce, but fortunately, the Leopards recover, and they have 41 seconds
to
try to get 65 yards.
To make it shake.
The Leopards do have 3 timeouts left. They trail by 35-34. 41 seconds, as we did see before the halftime period. The Leopards moved the ball in 19 seconds to try to score before the half, and they did. This here is just a little further of a distance. The Bulldogs have all of their men back deep pretty much. They're going to throw it on a screen pass to Prevost. Prevost makes a man miss.
Oh,
He's going to run out of bounds close to midfield. They're going to mark him out at the 47-yard line. The clock stops with 38 seconds.
And he's out there playing basketball, it looks like, crossing the DBs over, and, you know.
And the Bulldogs are going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
So I think Coach Taylor and defensive coordinator Coach Stan Kimball said, we're going to call a timeout on that.
Like, I've seen this kid before. I've seen him do this for years in practice. We got to stop that. Put 4 guys on him.
Woo. So we have 38 seconds remaining here in this game. We'll just stay here, folks, as this atmosphere in this stadium is electric right now. And we want to shout out everybody that's watching this game via Texarkana Game Day. If you're listening to us via the radio on 107.1 KTFS, let everybody know the Leopards and the Bulldogs have 38 seconds remaining in the game. The Leopards trail by 1, and they're trying to put some points on the board, try to come away with a victory.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
This has been a crazy game. The Leopards had 5 turnovers in the first half of play. They've played a clean second half. Both teams have played phenomenally tonight. So Basinger's going to run it. He's trying to stretch it outside. And he's forced out of bounds across midfield down to about the 48-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 31 seconds remaining.
This is, man, this is like a soap opera. Like Young and the Restless when the old cast was on when you was watching it with your grandmother. You know what I mean? Like, you got to watch it at 12 o'clock.
Leopards come out with trips. They throw it out to Prevost once again on the screen pass. Prevost trying to make something shake. He runs out of bounds once again at about the 38-yard line. That's Daquan Prevost on the reception. Clock stops with 26 seconds remaining in the game.
And they're making heads-up plays by jumping out of bounds.
Absolutely. 39-yard line is where the ball is spotted currently. The Bulldog 39-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 39. 26 seconds. The Leopards come out with split receivers to both sides. Arian Taylor's the tailback. Basinger calls his own number right up the middle. And call a timeout quickly. That'll stop the clock with 20 seconds.
I just really feel like some shots are about to get taken.
So the Leopards call a timeout with 20 and 9/10 of a second remaining in the game. The ball is spotted at the 34-yard line.
Again, Jefferson fans exit towards the bus yard behind the scoreboard. Thank you. Students, you will have 15 minutes to leave the premises once the game is over. 15 minutes.
The Leopards will come over to the sideline and draw something up. What would you expect to see here, Mr. Gill?
If it were me, I would be taking a post route to number 12 or number 5. And, I'd do 2 post routes to those guys right here. And
you got 20 seconds.
I mean, I'm trying to win in 2 seconds.
So here we go. The Leopards come back out of the timeout. The Leopards fans are on their feet. They're clapping, they're cheering. Same thing across the way there on the Jefferson sideline. 2nd and 4 from the 39-yard line. Empty set for the Leopards. Baysinger drops back the pass. He throws it. It's caught. That's Prevost at about the 25, and he's tackled. That's enough for the first down.
You see 100 people. That's the most animated I've seen Mr. Huff in a while. I like that. Whoa.
So the clock stops with 10 seconds.
Wait a minute. What is he doing?
Yeah, so clock stops with 10 seconds remaining. We have a discussion about the clock. Then they're going to add some time back to the clock, as the clock didn't stop once the Leopards picked up the first down. So they add 2 seconds.
I thought it was like 13, but we'll let that. Now
So the Leopards do have 2 timeouts remaining. They had 3 at the beginning of the drive. They have called 1 already on this offensive drive. They have 2 remaining with a down by 1 point. Jefferson has a 1-point lead with 12 seconds remaining in the game. So we now have 1 timeout remaining after this timeout that we currently have going on.
Man,
so you have number 45, Kendall Ford, on the sideline warming up, the kicker. Not sure of his range, but he's definitely on the sideline warming up.
I believe in Mr. Ford.
We need one of those old school Knicks that he can cook into.
I'm getting him one this offseason. Wait, he's a senior.
He's a senior.
Man, I'm going to give
So here we go. Back to the field of play. 12 seconds. The Leopards have the ball. They run it on first down with Baysinger right up the middle. They stop the clock. With, oh my goodness, we have a lot of confusion going on here. Oh my goodness, the game clock ran all the way down, and you have the Leopards fans a little upset. With the officials going on here. Not sure what's going on. But we have a timeout on the field.
Oy vey.
Whew, my Lord. So we have 2 seconds remaining according to the clock currently. And we have a timeout called by the Leopards. 35-34 is the score. And the Leopards are going to bring the kicker out. The Leopards are going to bring the kicker out. Kendall Ford, number 45, comes out onto the field of play.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
And Jefferson calls a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. So the Leopards still have 1 timeout. Jefferson calls their final timeout. And man, we have 2 seconds, and the Leopards are going to kick it with number 45, Kendall Ford.
It's an art form. Clock management sometimes can get away from you. I don't know how we went from like 10 seconds to 2.7. 12 to 2.7.
Yeah, the official kept the clock running when the Leopards had already called a timeout. Not sure what led to that, but the Leopards are down to 2 7/10 of a second. We were trying to figure out what was going on with the clock and what the officials were going to do about the time, but they leave it where it is, and number 45, Kendall Ford, will come out to kick for the Leopards. Snap is back. Kick is up. It has the leg. And it's no good. It's no good. He had the distance, but it just sailed too far to the left. And the Jefferson Bulldogs come away with a 1-point victory, 35-34 against the Leopards. So the Leopards fall to 7-2 on the season. We'll travel to Sabine next week to play the Sabine Cardinals in the regular season finale. So, from Tyler Huff and Earl Gill, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next week live.